Alright. Looks like Twitch is receiving my content. Or
Hi.
our content, I should say. She's here. Because this is a Xenoblade stream. Hope you guys liked. Hope you guys liked yesterday's Devil May Cry. That was fun. We are not here to do Devil May Cry today. We are here to do the best chapter in Xenoblade 2. Chapter 7. Very nice title screen. I appreciate how every chapter has its own title screen. It's very nice.
Sorry. I was still getting settled.
My sister almost killed herself just there. Don't worry about her. We're going to be playing as Nia this episode, not Rock. Because in between streams, I leveled up Harold. And I also... Something else I did, which is going to be a bit fruitless because we're not using Zeke this episode, is that I maxed out Doggus.
You can count on me. I'm the perfect monarch.
Of course you are.
Rather impressive.
There we go.
Sure you are.
He is probably the strongest blade we have now that Mithra's gone. And I don't want to use Corvin or Grosset. And even still, he's still really good.
So, I wanted to clarify this on stream for obvious reasons. You won't use Corvin and Crosset because they're DLC, but you'll use Doggus because you got him in-game out of the DLC.
Yeah, like, I'm not supposed to have them in, like, the intended way you play the game.
Okay.
But, like...
I assume that. I just wanted to make sure I understood.
Like, even still, if I were to use Doggus and he just makes the game, like, steamroll easy, I'm not gonna use him. But it's probably fine.
That's fair.
We have an S-ranked Doggus, which is very scary.
Very holy music.
Yeah, that's just how Tantal is. It's very Indol-like.
Yeah,
which is,
Tantal and Indol have holy music.
Which is very ironic considering their history together.
It just got really loud on because I was watching something, so for the first time in forever, I turned up my sound to like 50 or 70 it was, I can't remember. So that got real loud for me. And on stream I have it at 40-ish.
I don't know if you saw it, but while you were talking, Poppy copied Nia's like fly catching animation.
That was Poppy? I heard it!
They both did it, but Poppy did it first. Well, they're doing it at the same time, but Poppy did like the clap first. I didn't realize Poppy did that. That's amazing.
Poppy, like, the way I'm looking at Allset's screen, Poppy is the only character covered by the mic.
Yeah.
I would have seen it because I was looking at the screen, but
yeah.
I love her little dance.
Yeah.
Poppy. I love Poppy.
We're supposed to be sad right now, though, because Pyres and Mithra are gone, though.
Oh, I'm too into Poppy. She's so cute. That came out wrong.
I want to reword that a bit.
Poppy is really cute as a character. She's my child. I would adopt her. I don't want children, but I'd have her as my child. She is like elementary, as you said.
Are you all right to be up and about?
Yeah. I'm all healed up.
Sincere apologies. If I hadn't attempted to destroy the Aegis, they would never have.
If you'd done nothing, they'd have come for her anyway. You're not to blame, Your Majesty. It's my fault.
500 years ago, this kingdom was rent in twain. Some followed Adam, who sought to live with blades and titans as equals. Others opposed him, preferring to consider humans as the masters and titans as our tools. When Adam returned to the Ether, his rivals seized power, leveraging the power of the Omega Fetter. They declared themselves the Tantalese royal dynasty.
Claiming they were the hero Adam's descendants.
Precisely. My ancestors merely used the name of the beloved Adam in order to win over the people. Before long, we resolved to protect ourselves from meddlesome foreigners. By descending deep into the Cloud Sea, taking the dirty secret of our family's lineage with us. The Praetorium, for their part, did not protest. Can you guess why?
No.
They offered to stay silent in exchange for a certain resource. An annual tribute comprising a fixed quantity of core chips. I have something I wish to show you.
What is it? What is this?
This is Gembu's ether flow. The Titan draws in the fabric of the Cloud Sea and uses it as a source of energy. This energy flows throughout the Titan's body in the form of ether. Refining and crystallizing this ether creates core chips. This process is what you see before you.
So, in other words, you're siphoning away a portion of the Titan's energy.
Our cold climate and poor harvests, they are the unfortunate side effects of this process.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
Core chips are vital to every nation's military and energy policies. The Praetorium desired this power.
How come?
Allrest at the time was in crisis. But for the Praetorium, it was a precious chance to expand their sphere of influence.
So they missiled in.
As a result, Tantal fell into a chronic energy shortage. Then, well, you saw for yourselves. Near frozen earth, failing crops, the Tantalese people are forced to live in abject poverty.
So why not just leave the Cloud Sea? Genbu can move, right? Just go somewhere warmer.
They fear contact with other nations. Too afraid it might expose the truth behind the legends they spun about Adam.
That would explain their isolationism.
Indeed. That was 5 centuries ago. Now the Aegis has awakened. The Praetorium is demanding we hand over the Omega Feta. They are threatening to reveal our secret if we do not acquiesce.
Indollar? Threatening you?
I get it now. That's what was in that letter.
Enough was enough.
You were right,
I
Amalthus is
couldn't
kind of an
stand
asshole.
by and let the Tantalese people suffer any longer. Therefore, I made a decision.
And that's why you...
Yes. I knew there was a chance that the Praetorium would use the Aegis against us. But if I could neutralize her power, perhaps we would stand a chance of opposing them. And perhaps by saving my people from poverty, I could absolve the sins of my forefathers.
You didn't think about using the Aegis' power yourself?
Wielding such power is beyond my means. I am under no illusions. However, does the same apply to you? I felt something. When I looked in your eyes, I knew.
You're too
Perhaps
tall to
you
look in his eyes.
are the one to whom we can entrust the Aegis' power.
Father,
In the end, it seems I only managed to make things worse. I can blame nothing but my own judgment. This tome records the deeds of the hero Adam. According to this, he saved the world from destruction using a white sword, and then disappeared along with a red sword.
White and red. It must mean Mithra and Pyra's swords.
Whoever wrote this must have had a personal connection to Adam. And, most curiously, after Adam disappeared, the author of this book went looking for something.
Something.
Jen?
The third Aegis sword.
There's a third.
Apparently, this sword was as transparent as diamond and gave off a clear, brilliant light. But Adam went his whole life without using the sword. In fact, he could not use it.
What do you mean, couldn't?
The sword was simply too powerful. Even he, the legendary hero, could not contain the power it commanded. And thus, fearing its power, he sealed it away somewhere. The author therefore surmised that this sword alone was the one true sword of the Aegis. Now, Rex, you were defeated by Jin. Doubtless that man is a powerful warrior. But even so, can this be right? Can the Aegis herself truly be outmatched by a single opposing blade? Would it not make more sense to presume that you lost because you have yet to unlock the true power of the Aegis?
You mean I'm the one who's been holding them back? Your Majesty, where is that sword? We have to find it somehow. We have to find that sword and rescue Pyro and Mithra.
Regrettably, the book does not specify the sword's location.
But there must be.
However, reading between the lines, it seems the author suspected that the sword lies somewhere in Leftheria. It's not much, but that's where I would begin the search.
In Leftheria.
Are you ready?
Huh?
Are you ready to do what it takes to be their true driver?
Gramps?
Well, are you, Rex?
Yes! Of course! I'm going to be the driver that Pyra and Mithra deserve. And then, I'm gonna take them to Elysium.
Then come with me. I'll show you the way.
James knew about the sword this entire time. How dare he?
I'm not surprised at that.
My son,
Yeah?
I have a favor to ask of you as your king.
Well, that's a first. Are you feeling okay, old man? Maybe you're coming down with something.
The Aegis needs... No, rather the boy needs protection.
You mean Rex?
Yes, I saw something in that boy's eyes.
Music's kind of
A
loud.
light
Yeah, it does that sometimes.
never go out.
It's a very good thing we've got subtitles.
Yeah.
Steady on, old man. People will get the wrong idea. Fine. Leave it to me.
Thank you.
Nah, it's not like I wasn't gonna go with him anyway.
You really can't judge a book by its cover. Who'd have thought that sweet-looking girl would threaten to destroy herself? Didn't she realize taking her own life would mean the boy died too?
Oh, she knew exactly what she was doing.
The whole thing was a bluff then?
No, not at all. The reason she gave her core crystal to the boy was to replace his heart after Jin put paid to it. An Aegis core encodes the blueprints for all life. She took advantage of that.
Incredible. I had no idea such a thing was possible. Aegises truly are a breed apart.
Cores are constantly accumulating data about the outside world. The fact that their injuries are mirrored is a result of their twin cores exchanging information. If you wanted to be poetic
Those are
about
weird
it, you
nails.
could say that their very lives are intertwined. But there's nothing to stop her from severing that link.
What do you mean?
Before issuing the kill order to the Artifice, she would have transferred the remainder of her core to the boy, letting him live on, heart complete. An Aegis can survive for a short time without a core crystal. Don't ask me why. It's just how we were made.
So that's the reason Jin agreed to her terms.
He couldn't care less about the boy. But he wasn't about to lose this one. Simple as that.
Worst cutscene, Jin wasn't in it. I was waiting for him.
We won't see Jin for a little bit, but
I want to say, Allset saw me do this. He even thought I was talking to him. I wasn't.
No.
When
I didn't think so.
When Zeke said father, I didn't say it because it was a serious cutscene, but I wanted to add on, it's me, Michael, a FNAF.
Yeah.
FNAF. What is it called?
A reference?
Reference, thank you.
I thought you were talking about when you flipped off Akos.
No, I 100% did flip off Akos.
She's not a big fan of him.
I'm not. I like Jen. Malos, he's pretty cool, but Jen.
Yeah.
Akos, on the other hand, he can die.
Alright. Come on, Rex. For the moment, let's return to Fawncett Village. Back to the village. I'll explain everything in detail once we get there. Just head for Fawncett for now. Alright. Nia's gonna go there, not Rex. Well, Rex is in the party, because I feel like it's thematically right. I think we want to go here. I can walk the rest of the way. I'm not gonna fast travel the rest of the way if it's where I think it is.
Let's rest the spell.
Okay.
I'll follow you to the end.
You want to say something?
Now that Rex doesn't have, at least can't use the sword, he doesn't need to be in the party.
But he's the protagonist.
But he doesn't need to be here, because, like, the reason why he's here is gone.
Well, that's messed up. There's more to Rex's worth than his relationship with Pyra and Mithra.
What are we doing here?
Did you know Fawncett has another name?
Huh?
Hero's Rest.
Hero? As in?
Indeed.
Indeed.
Fawncett Village was founded by Adam himself at the end of his travels. After the war, Adam charged me with protecting the village.
Was this village really that important?
What do you think I was protecting?
You mean it's...
Follow me.
We'll get there within the hour at this rate.
Mia isn't on drum mark. Because you have Harold out.
Yeah, if I have drill mark out, that's Cora. If I have drill mark out here, she'll ride him. But I want Harold out because we haven't used Harold at all. And she's freshly trained.
Yeah, not only did Offset do Dogs' thing, he also did Harold's. I don't know if you said
Village Guardian.
I can't remember.
I said it at the very start.
They say that the village's guardian spirit dwells within. Gramps, what are we doing here?
Rex, try turning the stone tablet clockwise.
This?
I turn it counterclockwise.
Huh? This crest, it's... I've seen it before.
Place your hand on it.
Here goes.
He's just fully trusting Gramps.
I mean, it's basically the only father figure he has, even if it's...
Fair enough, but like...
Even if it's a furry Mew.
He's being a little suspicious.
It's not suspicious, he's confused.
I don't trust
Oh,
him.
Rex is confused.
There lies the cavern known as Spirit Crucible Elpis.
Spirit Crucible.
That's quite a name.
This entrance and the gate of the Spirit Crucible.
Everyone's favorite location in this game.
Such a way that only a Leftherian can open them.
Ah, so that's why Jin needed me back then.
When Adam founded this village, he hid something deep within the body of the Titan that forms the archipelago's center.
You mean the missing sword?
I don't know how word of it got out, but many were led here by rumors of the legend of the sword.
Excuse me, sorry.
More than a few have entered the Spirit Crucible.
I have a theory on how word got out.
None have ever returned.
Can't say though for her.
Is it really that dangerous?
Adam wanted to ensure that the sword was securely sealed away. He put many measures in place to stop it falling into the wrong hands. Only the hands of someone worthy. Adam said
It's Mjolnir.
taking this sword would be the mark of the Aegis's true driver.
The true driver.
What do you say, Rex?
I'll do it. No. I have to do it. Every moment we waste, Pyra and Mithra could be...
Then you're ready for what lies ahead?
If you hadn't interfered back then, neither of us would have had to go through all this. Now then, time to take back what I lost 500 years ago.
How he's still alive with his crystal in that state? Seriously? It's not normal.
The Aegis is the master blade. The first blade the architect forged. Malos can do things we can only dream of.
And how's he going to restore his core exactly?
He'll extract the data he's missing from the core of the other Aegis. Then all his power will be restored.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so what will that do to her?
Well, if she's lucky, she'll live. As an empty husk, that is.
Rough deal. Malice doesn't hold back, huh?
Don't blame me for this. It's our father who made us this way. But don't worry. Once I meet him, I'll get the answers we're after. I need to know why we're like this. In any case, this world only needs one Aegis. Don't you agree, Pyra?
I don't know why, but I fully expected her to bite it.
Before we go in here and ignore what scary thing that just was, they said that in order to open this, you needed to be a Litherian. If you remember, Rex isn't from Litheria. He was taken here by his parents, who then immediately died.
Yeah.
So that might be a little bit of a problem, or maybe he lived in Litheria so long that he's considered a Litherian by whatever the judge of the Litherianness is.
Yeah.
I just thought that was something worth pointing out. Did I interrupt you from saying something?
No.
Okay.
I was just gonna repeat what I said.
You really like taking up the screen, don't you, Harold? I think she's the biggest blade. Like maybe it's because she's floating a bit. Like, Wolfric may be a bit bigger, but Harold likes to take up a lot of the screen.
She does. Oh.
Dromac, what are you stumbling for?
Sorry, my lady. I've been feeling a little dizzy.
You too?
You too, Lady Bridget?
Yes, for a little while now. Though I'm still capable of standing.
We literally just got here.
Same here. What's up with this place? It's kind of creepy.
We were here for 5 seconds.
What is going on here?
I feared as much.
Gramps, you knew this would happen.
The tales say that Spirit Crucible Elpis saps the strength of blades. It's one of the reasons why none have ever returned from its depths.
It also carries over in gameplay, which is really fun.
Ether flow's scarce in this area. That may be cause of problems.
Like that time in the Tantalese Palace.
That not only thing. Glowing particles in air. They absorb ether. That is source of light.
So not only do you have less power, the power you do have is being absorbed. Well, that's jolly tragic.
You were right, Poppy.
Poppy just fine. Poppy never better.
Of course. You're an artificial blade, ain't you?
If I were a driver, I'd send all my blades up to the top. You stay here. I don't want you dying.
But then you don't have any weapons.
Well, that's too bad. I have my knife. I
Okay.
have a knife.
I'm sure a knife would be very helpful.
It'd be better than nothing and a risk of my blade dying.
Your blade doesn't die unless your core crystal is damaged, though.
But they're useless if they don't have, like, power, and I don't want them
Well, they're
hurt.
weaker.
We have to cross that.
Yes,
Not powerless.
but we must proceed with caution. Once we enter, the blades will be sapped of most of their power. If they run out of energy, they might be forced to return to their core state. And there's
Yeah.
a chance they could never be reawakened.
Okay, I forgot about that part.
Pandy, you'd better just stay here and guard the fort.
So you had the same idea.
Just me. Don't you want me?
Don't ask dumb questions. You know very well why, don't you?
If I'm staying, you ought to stay.
I'll be fine. When am I ever not?
If you're going,
I'm ordering you to stay here.
Is there something wrong?
Pandoria was just agreeing to stay behind.
Nuh-uh! I'm going with you! We made a promise, didn't we? Don't you dare say you've forgotten! I go where you go!
End of story.
Fine.
My lady.
I'm fine. We can't give up now we've come this far. Don't. I know what you're gonna say.
I understood.
I don't know what's in there, but apart from Tora and Poppy, we're all going to find our abilities severely weakened. Be careful, Rex.
Yes. Healing arts are going to be less effective too.
That is very true.
One nasty wound and that'll be the end of you.
Yeah, I get that. Tora, Poppy, we'll need you on the front line.
You got it, Rex. Poppy is artificial blade, so request is very extremely not a problem. Technology save the day. Greetings for Nopon know-how.
Where are Poppy's cheers?
Thanks.
I would cheer for Poppy.
So basically, what that little conversation was, right now, our specials are going to be limited to level 2, and we can't go to level 3 or 4. And later on, it'll be limited to level 1, and we can't go to level 2 or higher. And that's very fun, which means no blade combos, which means everything will take like a million years to kill.
Great.
Not only that, but like they said, healing arts will be less effective. And the only actual healer blade we have, aside from Crosset, is Dromark, who's one of the worst blades in the game, unfortunately.
Yeah, if I were one of them, I most definitely would not let my blade go with me.
Yeah.
Because I don't want them dying.
All of the stuff happening, though, does not apply to Tora, though. He can do everything fine. It's like...
Yeah, because she's artificial blade, as they have said
multiple
times.
Which is why I have him in the party now. Also, that was Ricky's pose he just did.
He also has his own weapon that he's been using. I would do the same. I would have my own like weapon on me that isn't blade, just in case this were to happen. Especially on such an adventure.
5.5 million gold, by the way, I forgot to tell you.
God.
I bought 99 golden cylinders last stream, and I decided to use them in between streams. I just thought I'd mention that.
Jesus.
Fortunately, Harold doesn't really have any gimmick aside from just being really strong, so she's just less strong now, but still really strong. Which is why I would like to use her. This is a ribcage. I don't think he wants to enjoy this view. It's very creepy.
Yeah, that is where the rib is.
I'm gonna put the camera in front of Harold there. That's probably a bit better than having just her take up a third of the screen.
I feel like once you stop, she's gonna be like right there in the camera.
Maybe, but...
Are you all right?
Never better. I'm right as rain.
The deeper we go, the thicker these particles get. You can still turn back.
Thanks. Your concern is touching.
Worry about yourself, yeah? I can look after her.
Zeke, you don't look so good yourself. Is something wrong?
Huh? Oh, yeah. I didn't think it was worth mentioning, but,
I knew it!
How did you get that?
I told you about the time I almost bloody died, right?
I knew it. There was something on his chest.
Zeke, not like this. Not here. Not for now. Just a little further. You can do it.
Just leave me. Go on without me.
No! If you die, I'll turn back into a core crystal. I don't want to forget everything.
Bandy, I'm sorry. I hope your next driver is better than me.
I don't want another driver.
You're good enough. Prince Zeke!
I think that's the only time she calls him Zeke. I may be misremembering.
She called him Zeke earlier in this specific.
I refuse to forget our 10 years together. It's not going to happen.
The glasses.
I'm not letting you die. Here. Bandits? Sucks. I don't want to be a bandit's blade. But I guess I won't remember anyway. Prince? Prince?
Fear not. He's going to be fine.
You were wrong about him, Elvis. He just saved Zeke's life. That makes him the best character.
Sure.
The fact that you're alive is proof of that, is it not? I had to transplant part of your core crystal into his heart. His wounds were grave. It was the only way to save you both. I'm sorry. It's all my fault.
Actually, I'm glad.
What? Why?
Knowing that a part of me is keeping you alive, I don't know, it's just nice.
Pandy.
What is it?
I love you.
They do that? In Indol?
I guess you and I are more alike than you thought, chum. Though mine was just a surgical procedure.
You make it sound so simple. I'm still trying to wrap my head around it.
You know the people of Indol can trace their roots back to Judicium.
Judicium? The creators of that Titan weapon thing from Temperantia?
Yeah, them. They carried out experiments, fusing blade and human cells, creating flesh eaters.
So, those practices persist in Indol?
Hey, so they took advantage of blade regeneration and patched me up with Pandy's core crystal, right? Since I have part of her core in me, I'm a blade eater or something.
A blade eater.
That's right. That's gotta be why this place is getting to you, too.
It's all good. Let's just push on.
Fortunately, I'm fairly certain, thank you, Harold, I'm fairly certain that Zeke is not nerfed in this area, and that's just the story.
See, I want to mention the moments before they revealed that when they were panning on Pandy, I noticed her core crystal was like that specific shape.
Like a C shape?
Yeah, and I've noticed that for ever since I've seen her. And the way they had her on screen and how quickly she was off screen, I couldn't tell if there was like a piece of gold in front of like her core crystal or a piece of gold that was in place of her core crystal, and that was her core. but the moments before they showed that, I noticed it again. I'm like, is that her core crystal? Did they just run out of shapes? Can they be all different shapes?
Her glasses are see-through now, by the way.
Yay.
It's hard to tell in the specific art, but it's just her core crystal's missing. There's nothing like in front of it or in place of it. It's just not there.
Yeah. But for the longest time, that's just kind of what I thought. Which led me to think, can core crystals be any shape, or are they all specific shapes? But then it revealed that he has part of the core crystal in him. I didn't know that that was what his wound was, but I did notice his wound very early on.
Yeah. I mean, core crystals, whether or not they stay the same shape is a bit inconsistent, because, like, if I were to go here and bond it...
I mean, like...
They're always, like, this... They're, like, this diamond shape. But, like, if I were to, say... Go to Bridget, for example, because she's the one who comes to mind. Hers is, like, a drop. Like a raindrop shape.
I was thinking that there was,
versus here is, like, a star.
I was thinking there was, like... I'm just gonna say a random number here because I never fully thought of it. But like 10 different core crystal shapes and they all fit into that.
Yeah.
And for a second I thought, oh, like kind of C shape is one of those things. Or they could just all be completely random, similar to Steven Universe.
I'm not familiar with Steven Universe, so I can't say.
I only saw Steven Universe while I was on the Clock app, and just a bunch of Steven Universe, like, scenes kept coming up. So I know a ton of... You good?
I'm fine.
A ton of different,
I'm gonna be doing a lot of walking, so if you have so you can just talk for as long as you want, basically.
Yeah, I'm trying. A ton of, in Steven Universe, a ton of gems have their gems placed in multiple different areas of their bodies, and I thought that this was doing the same but with different shapes all in the chest area.
Yeah.
Because again, in Steven Universe, they have all very similar gems, either in the hand, palm, arm, chest, face, eye, leg, foot, just in different areas like that.
Yeah.
So I thought it'd be the similar, but with all in the chest with different shapes. Harold doesn't get to experience that fun.
She kind of does. She pretends to.
I talked for long enough, because I just ran out of things to say.
My lady.
For the last time, I'm fine.
This
Why
is
don't
a
you just
tooth.
worry about yourself?
I think it's more of a claw, but
That's fair.
You've
same
got
thing,
my
really.
shallot over there. He just put it
They
right up
typically
there.
have the same.
And here I am.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Dromark. I'm gonna put myself to the test. Right here. I've decided.
Stop dying.
Lady. Very well.
This mist makes me feel like I'm swimming through the cloud sea.
well, at least you're having fun.
This mist is produced when a fossilized Titan body reacts with the atmosphere. It's why it's so hard to breathe down here.
Nia,
What now?
are you in pain?
I'm struggling to breathe like everyone else. And I'm a little dizzy, that's all.
Oh, right. When that happens, it's best to just try and empty your head of all thoughts.
What?
It's an old salvager trick. When you swim down deep, it feels like your head's going to implode. You just go with it, don't fight it. Then you stop noticing the pressure. Why not give it a go?
Empty my head, eh? You mean I have to start acting as daft as you. Tall
Hey, that's not very nice.
Everyone, over here! Tora, think this way, lead down.
It certainly doesn't look like a natural formation.
Maybe it was grave robbers.
There's not too much worth stealing round here. Well, apart from...
Whatever it was that Adam hid down here.
Just a guess. It's possible that Jin and his accomplices have been here.
No, it's not.
Then, they found out about the sunken ship and went to Argentum.
They would have had to use the Letherian thing to open it, remember?
A pretty good one.
Because Rex wasn't there, they didn't.
There won't be anything left to find, will there? Sheesh.
Well, if that was the case, then you'd expect them to already have the third sword.
Yeah.
But they clearly don't have it.
No, I do not think Adam would let the sword be so easily found.
No point in worrying. Let's just press on.
The fur on him really makes it seem like he has a necklace on.
Yeah.
The shadow of his fur, at least.
Something Morag said at the start of the cutscene made me, like, think about something I hadn't, like, realized at any point throughout this area. She said that the air around this area, like the, like, anti... Can I talk, please? They said that the air, like, the reason all this anti-blade stuff is going on is because of the, it's like the fossilized Titan stuff reacting with the atmosphere.
Yeah.
That made me realize, like, they said it, Azurda said it before. Right now, we are currently inside of that big Titan I mentioned before when we first came to Etheria. We are inside of that guy. And it's obviously still alive. Oh god, we're in the poison water. It's obviously still alive because it's not underneath the water. Why am I not taking any poison damage? That's insane. So, this Titan that we're in is currently still alive, but being fossilized while it's alive, which is crazy to think about. Like something being so old that it's being fossilized while it's alive. That's insane, actually.
That reminds me
Like
of
something has to be like millions of years old to be fossilized.
yeah.
Show me what you got.
It reminds me. I've mentioned this book series before, but Wings of Fire. In that, there is a dragon so old he is being turned to stone alive.
Yeah.
He's just slowly becoming more and more stone, and he's still alive. He can't move, so it's harder and harder for him to breathe. But he can still talk. He can still, like, look around a bit.
I don't fancy being next in the
I mean, he wants to be like that. But that just reminded me of that. I don't think Nia was appreciated getting hit.
Yeah, I went the wrong way. Like, I went the right way. And then I just made a loop. Is it this way? Or is this the... Okay, this is the right way. Yeah, I just never considered the fact that... Zoom in a little bit more. Go up, please. There we go. Okay. I just had never considered the fact that this thing is being fossilized as it's still alive.
Oh, that... How much walking do you got?
I have a lot of walking to do. We're probably only like halfway through this entire area.
Okay. I'm gonna run to the restroom.
Yeah.
Sorry to keep doing that on stream. I just forget to do it.
Before you leave, you want to see what this bridge does when you walk on it?
It's gonna break.
Oh no, it broke. Who could have guessed? Anyway, yeah.
I knew it.
Now you can leave.
I'll be back. I can still hear everything, so if you get in
Yeah.
a cutscene by accident, I can hear it.
Gimme.
Yeah, this area is probably the worst in the game, at least gameplay-wise. Like, narratively, I like it a lot. Like, what happens in the story in this area, it's really good. I have to go up here. Like with Zeke and everything. and the third sword and everything. It's definitely my favorite area narratively, but it's the worst gameplay-wise. It's amazing how they managed to make it like the best and worst area in two different aspects at the same time. Okay. I think we're back before the bridge broke. This is a funky looking place. The reason I brought Harold is because, one, I just like her, and two, because her level 1 special that I'm gonna be forced to use a lot throughout this game, throughout this area, is really good. Not supposed to be here. It's very fortunate that I'm over leveled right now because I'm not having to fight everything that would go by. When I first came through here, I was at level, or probably even under leveled because I was only doing the story. Is this where the bridge broke? No. Where are we supposed to go? Over here? Maybe? I can never remember the route through here. It's gotta be up here somewhere. Like there's a path through the side that I'm missing. Over here.
Gotta be near somewhere. Maybe agriculture is Poppy's specialist field.
Maybe agriculture is Poppy's specialist field. Maybe I missed something when I first came through here. Am I supposed to jump down? No. But there's a white chest here, which is very good. Very nice. That's a lot of money that I don't need.
I don't fancy being next on the list.
Hey there, Howard. I think I might have gotten a bunch of deeds that reduce terrain damage. That's probably it. That must be why I'm not taking anything. Okay, I'm supposed to go.
No, there's a cat in here.
That's not good.
It's my cat too.
Oh, it's the loud one.
It's the second loud one.
Yeah.
Offset's cat is also pretty loud. Hello guys. I need lights. There we go.
I think I have the ladder's over here, right? Yeah, the ladder. Okay.
I'm just gonna wait for him to come out.
Fair enough.
Till he actually becomes a problem.
I mean, worst case scenario, he just yells a lot and then you hear a cat in the background.
Yeah, sorry to let him in, but the moment I was coming back, I was being talked to.
Yeah.
So I had to go back.
He'll probably be fine. I almost walked off the edge.
You don't want to walk off the edge.
Yeah, I want to go... Is it right here? No. I want to go there. How do I get there?
Somehow.
Let's see. I have to go through the spiral staircase again, it looks like. Okay. Yeah, whenever I play this game, I just try to get through here ASAP, so I don't even remember the route, really. Which is biting me in the ass right about now. Go over here. Can't go over here. Through here. Okay, yeah, we go through here. I know where to go from here. You inhaled like you were about to say something.
Yeah, I'm debating if I should say it on stream though.
Go for it. As long as it's not the N-word or singing.
I had to do D&D, and I actually do not know if we are doing D&D today. And I was just reminded of it a second ago. And we agreed at 2, and then we continued to talk about it, not knowing if we are going to do it. I don't think we are, but if we do it at 2, that might be an issue, because we'll probably still be streaming.
Yeah.
Meaning, we might have people at our door at around 2 or 2:10 or whatever. If that happens, I'll let them in, tell them I'm still streaming, and shoo them off.
You invite them in at a certain time, then they come in at that time, and you tell them to go away.
That looks gross.
It's all spider web.
Yeah, no thank you.
Could you imagine the spider that made this?
Oh.
That'd be a fun guy to look at.
Oh. Don't tell me we're gonna have to fight that thing. Oh no. Oh no. They're all dying.
You good, Nia?
Nia's... Oh, she should get on Dromark.
We've come a long way. I think it's time for a break.
What? But... Hold your horses. There's a long way to go yet. Hey, you too, Nia. Come rest your head on my lap if you like.
Oh my
Why
god.
don't you rest your head in your ass?
I'm sorry, everyone. I had no idea.
That's what you get for not paying attention.
Apologize. I understand.
In Xenoblade 1,
Now is good time to cool dry.
Dunban needed Ricky to tell him that their companion needed a rest. In Xenoblade 2, Dunban is able to tell immediately.
Master Pawn, Poppy is sorry.
The cat has shown himself. He's just laying down, though.
Emergency air. It might help.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, not like that. You have to hold your nose and then inhale really deeply. Now stretch out and puff out your chest.
Is this another of your salvager tricks?
Go on, just try it.
Whoa, that really did the trick.
Right? When I was starting out, this was one of the first things the other salvagers taught me. Even though they acted like my parents, they never really taught me anything worthwhile. I did manage
Bridget's
to
still
pick
not
up
sitting.
a couple of useful tricks, though.
Parents.
Her dress doesn't really allow for it.
I can't say he really taught me anything either. He was a well-known lord in Gormott, a real big cheese. He made me study hard, but it was all how to be a proper lady, which fork to use. Nothing that's doing me any good now, just useless shite.
I actually heard about
You
this
were some
earlier in the
kind of
game.
high society princess. I can't picture it.
When Nia got kidnapped.
Yeah.
Shattered you. I hated studying. But, looking back, those were the happiest times of my life. There was my dad, and my big sis, the three of us.
You had a sister?
Yeah. She was very frail. I spent a lot of time at her bedside. My dad brought doctors from all over to try and help her. He tried so hard. It was all he thought about. After that point, my memories aren't so happy.
Nia.
Dad spent all his money on chasing a cure and lost his position as a lord. From then on, we became drifters. It was a tough life. It took its toll on my sister. She died not long after. Anyway, I'm sorry for talking your ear off. Thanks for the salvager trick. It really worked. Sneaky git. If you had this all along, why did you hold out on me? I feel much better. Shall we go, Rex?
That's a nice cutscene.
Yeah. I
In
think...
this giant area of not funness.
Yeah.
Granted, I haven't done much battles, so you don't get to see why, but you'll understand eventually.
I think I've been wanting to say...
Go on.
I think I've been wanting to say this for, like, a couple of streams now. I just keep forgetting. Because I only remember it when Pyra's on stream. But I think I remembered it when I saw Nia's hair. It, like, you know, I don't know exactly how to explain it, but you know how Pyra has those, like, two hairs at the front that kind of lean back that aren't a part of her, like, main part of her hair?
The way her bangs part?
Yeah, to, like, the back of her hair.
Yeah.
They just, that would be so cute if someone were to grab those and make a little ponytail.
Mm.
Same goes for, like, I said this before, I know, with Mithra, and her hair is already parted. It looks so easy to part.
Yeah, I understand.
Just, like, part it and then put it in front of her. And then Pyra's little hairs right there would be so cute as, like, a mini ponytail. I don't know if they're long enough to reach each other for that, but if they were, that would be a cute hairstyle, I think.
I get it. Dark Mastery, I think.
We heard a noise outside, which is why we both went silent. And my cat is still staring at the door as if it was something actually concerning. But it was probably another cat.
Together at last.
Looking forward to working with you again.
There we go.
Darkness, heed me.
I don't think I need to do this, but I forget where exactly to go. So we're just gonna go through here anyway. The other one that I went to and ignored goes to a unique monster.
Yeah.
Let's put Dagus back on the party.
Make way for me.
And Praxis.
I've waited for this.
There we go.
Is Praxis actually good?
Yes.
Is that why you keep using her?
Well, Praxis, yes. She's not, like, amazing. She's not like, oh, she's like
She's
the
just
best
one
blade.
of the better choices that
Yeah.
you have. I know Dagus is really good, as you keep
Dagus is
saying,
good.
but, like, Praxis just happens to be one of the better choices that you have.
I haven't explained... This guy's annoying. I haven't explained why Praxis is good, but on Zeke, it's one of Zeke's better options. Excuse me, please. This guy is always a pain, so you have to go through him in order to progress.
Ugh.
I know if
His name's Xavier.
Xavier. Hard-hitting Xavier. Yeah, Praxis is good. I haven't looked at her chart to remember why. But she is definitely worth getting. Which is good. Also, something funny here. This little thing here.
Yeah.
This Fire Mastery. No, you have level 1 Fire Mastery? What the hell? What's funny about this is that I needed Fire Mastery for it.
I would assume she has the most fire mastery. Maybe because her thing went down for...
No, it's because... that it needed to go to Tantal, and I just never got around to do it once we did get to Tantal. And then it was just that for a long time. The question mark.
Every time you move, like, that little circle thing off the selected things, it startles me, because it's so smooth compared to, like, the jolting of moving to each little thing.
Yeah. I get it. It actually took me a long time to realize you could do that.
I still remember the first time. I just stared, like, what did you just do?
But what's fun about this, though, is that initially at launch, that landmark there needed Light Mastery. But since you had just lost Mither, you didn't have any, and the only other light blade in the game is the 1 in 1,000 one.
Oh.
So you either had to come back for it later or pull the 1 in 1,000 blade to activate that. Granted, you don't need to do it to beat the game, but it's just kind of
It's
fun.
just nice. So they decided to
Yeah.
also be nice to me. Like, hey, let's make it fun.
Yeah. Granted, we also had Corvin, who has level 5 light mastery right now. But that's
But
DLC.
that's DLC.
This is not where I want to go.
You, as always.
Do I want to go down here? I don't think so. I think that's just in case you fall off the bridge. Like I just did deliberately.
Hmm.
I think you want to come out here.
Yeah, I don't think my cat's gonna be a problem. He's sleeping.
For now.
And as long as he's not bothered, he can sleep for hours. Because he's a cat.
Yeah.
And that's what cats do.
It's a good thing blades don't take fall damage, or I would want to die just there.
Yeah.
There we go. What we're trying to do is get to here.
Can you survive that?
Hey, look what I found!
The speedrunning tactic for this game is like you're at the very top and you want to jump down onto the ladder that we were just on to not take any fall damage. It's very hard to pull off, and I didn't think about it until just now. But I thought that was a fun bit of trivia. I've seen a few speedruns of this game.
I was about to ask.
Looks like the only way through is by force.
It's gonna be a spider!
Roger, Roger.
Whoa, stop! You want to bring the whole cave down on top of us?
It was joke.
The panic and explodes.
No such weaponry.
Yes, you do.
That wasn't funny.
Well, QT does.
Oh.
Well, that's convenient.
Very. I'd be very scared to go through that, honestly.
It reminds me of that one area in the Neverending Story
This also
that you have to go through without any fear.
Your connection to the Aegis?
No idea.
I always think of that in this area.
No footprints. We're the first people here.
Then there could still be hope.
I haven't seen the Neverending Story in years.
Is the Neverending Story that one movie that we kept being forced to
That
watch?
was The Labyrinth.
The Labyrinth, okay. Every time we said, it's not fair! What's
Yeah.
the Neverending Story?
I don't remember much about the Neverending Story. You remember that one Pokemon that looks like Grandpa?
Yes.
It's the one with the Neverending Story is the one that has the dragon that looks like that guy?
I thought he was in the Labyrinth.
No.
I think I have seen it, but it's just been
You've
so
seen
long.
You've seen the Neverending Story, but you were like an infant when you did.
Yeah, I think it's been so long since I've seen them. I must have, as a kid,
Pardon me,
just
weird bug dragon.
merged the two memories together, and as I got older,
Look at this
they
thing,
just
dude.
cut. What the? It's full of ew.
Yeah,
It's a leech.
kind of.
I was gonna say it's full of blood, and then I realized it really is.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I hate that.
Yeah, look, a spider web.
Oh no, don't go. No. No.
We need fire and wind mastery. If only we had a fire blade that I actually was able to level the fire mastery of. Oh wait, Rex doesn't have any blades. Okay. Fire mastery. Dogs doesn't have fire mastery. But
I think since when I was a kid, I didn't really understand movies all that well, especially if they looked even slightly similar. So as I grew older, I just merged memories together.
maybe.
So I probably merged Labyrinth and Neverending Story. I'm gonna look it up. Hold on.
To meet your expectations.
It's also the one that had like the Nothing as a major antagonist force. That's all I remember really.
Yes! I do remember! I 100% thought that thing was in Labyrinth. Specifically the dragon.
The dragon, yeah.
Yeah. Let me look up the Labyrinth.
I've waited for this.
That's what it's called? Or is it Labyrinth?
The Labyrinth, I think.
Way for me. Hello there.
Yeah, the creatures look somewhat similar to...
Look at all this area covered in spiderweb. This would be your paradise, wouldn't it?
No. Yeah, to a kid brain, I was absolutely terrified of both things.
Hey, look, I see a giant spider.
Uh,
You don't know what's even worse?
no. Is it a trapdoor spider? Oh my god.
There's an even bigger one. I keep forgetting that I need more Fire Master.
I hate that. I hate that so much.
I think it's kind of cool.
You can count on me.
I'll work my ass off to meet your expectations.
I'm sure you will, Random Common Blade.
Those two movies just reminded me, like, how I was actually afraid of them as a kid. They thought
Okay, now I never need Fire Master again.
the creatures were creepy to me as a kid.
Yeah.
It reminded me at daycare how I was scared of the Monster House, I think it was. And then there was another movie that I don't remember at all. The only thing I remember of it is that they're in a town, and then these little goblin creatures come out of the sewers.
Very well.
That's all I remember of it, and I was scared of that movie as well. So I went up to the daycare attendant and be like, hey, my mom said I can't see scary movies, so can I sit this one out? And they're like, I don't believe you, but sure, because it wasn't a scary movie.
Well, it was like a parody of scary movies, I think. Monster House?
Monster House, definitely, they believed me on that. But, the little goblin creatures was not a scary movie. It was just kind
I'm
of...
familiar with that one. That's a big guy.
You probably would somewhat know about it if I actually knew the name or anything else of it.
Maybe.
But it looked like the Neverending Story. You know how, like, back then, the creatures, what they looked like. Same with the Labyrinth. They weren't too, like, well animated for the time.
Well, they probably were pretty good for the time.
For the time, but today's
In
time.
the era before CG.
Yeah, those things were creepy to me.
A bit Uncanny Valley.
Yeah.
Like, this is supposed to be a living creature, but it's obviously a puppet, so it kind of creeps me out.
Yeah. So I didn't like it as a child. It scared me. But it wasn't meant to be scary.
Yeah.
So the daycare attendant did not believe me. Like, we have nowhere else to put you. We have to watch the kids, so you're watching this? I'm like, no. I ended up watching it. I got scared. Nia just casually dying. Oh, she's gonna pass.
Her life is tied to yours.
The sister.
You have a life within you now.
A life.
She lives on inside you. Her life is tied to yours. Nia. Say it for me now. Address me as Father.
I knew it! Sorry.
Yes. Father. Father. Father.
Joe Mark.
This was Daz.
It is Joe Mark.
My lady! My lady! Are you all right?
Nia! Hey! You don't look so steady. Careful. Fall down there, you'll never hit the bottom.
You must be sick of saving
If you
me by
jump
now.
off, you do just die and it deletes your entire save.
Don't be silly.
Oh.
I'm kidding.
Don't push yourself. You can rest up a little longer.
It's even tougher for you, though. I'm telling you, I'm fine. After my sister died, it wasn't long before my dad died too.
Huh?
I'm finishing my story. Dromark was all I had left to remember him. We started wandering together. Or maybe I should say running.
Running? From who? People your dad owed money to?
No. From the Praetorium.
What? Why?
Well, it's a long story.
The others are just walking away, by the way.
Get the cannibal!
Cannibal?
Capture that flesh-eating blade!
Jen!
I felt like the whole world was against us. There was nothing we could do but stay on the run. Taking each day as it came. Just thankful for each sunrise. Praying we'd see another. Then I met Jin. He took me in.
So that's why you and Jin...
In Jin, I saw a way out, you know? I didn't see a future for myself on my own, so I threw my lot in with him. But...
I can't see it.
What?
You're not the kind of person to worry about stuff like that.
I wasn't worried as such.
So, anyway, why the story?
I don't know. I was just rambling.
Look, I don't know what's burning you, Nia, but you shouldn't be afraid.
Afraid?
Of whatever it is. Stay true to your feelings, even if it means fighting tooth and claw. That's who you are, right?
What the hell? I'm not some violent goon.
I think you know what I mean.
What the...
There we go. That's the Nia I know.
The Nia you know?
Not far now. Let's get going.
Rex.
It's almost a Verbero time.
It's what?
It's almost a Verbero time.
A Verbero?
A Verbero.
A Verbero.
I hope you like a Verbero. Do you like Rogue?
What?
Do you like multiplication?
I just remember what I wanted to say.
Rex, it's dead end.
You'll have plenty of time once we start the boss.
That seal. It's the same as the one on the ship.
Oh. It's a sword! Oh, they all have it, never mind.
This is the stupidest fucking fight in the entire game. You see, there's 4 of them. But if you take them down to low enough health, they spawn 2 more. Rogue. Verbero.
Something I wanted to say. I've made it clear. I love Bridget, right?
Yeah.
I love Bridget's design, but blue and purple, iffy to me. Still love it.
Maybe I'm so overleveled I don't have to worry about it.
Something I wish they had done with her is more so separate her hair rather than have it as one big hair.
I don't have Narcipir jelly. I'm never mind. I'm not worried. I'm worried. This is gonna take forever.
Something that multiple like shows, games, anything they do is they put the hair in just one big clump. Which, fair if you don't want to animate it, but I don't like it. Especially with people with long hair like Bridget.
Yeah.
I wish her hair was more flowy.
I understand.
And I'm thinking Monster High because that's where I originally saw it, where the hair is just all together, and I never really cared for it. But I loved Monster High at the time, so I just dealt with it, nor did I really pay attention to animation all that much. But I love Bridget. I just wish her hair was more flowy. But I understand why they didn't. How old is this game?
This was 2017.
2017. They could have done it. Whatever.
Well, they were also working on Breath of the Wild at the time, so they were a little busy.
A little.
Stop using Moltis, you asshole!
You having fun?
I'm having the time of my life.
Good.
Yeah, basically how this fight works is there's 4 guys. As you can see, there's a bit more than 4 now. But you take them down to about here, about 25%. And then they summon 2 more. So we're gonna be here for a minute.
How long do they do that?
Until you kill them all.
But if they continue to summon
And you
more...
figured out why this boss is terrible.
Is it like a force lost or something? Or do you
No,
just...
you're expected to beat him.
Okay,
It's a wonderful boss fight.
Clearly.
If I had Narcipir Jelly, it probably wouldn't... God damn it, you asshole. Probably wouldn't be so bad. But since I don't, it's gonna take a little bit of time.
Rogue.
A Verbero. A Verbero. And you're just hearing Rogue, a Verbero. Rogue, a Verbero.
I thought I was just hearing Rogue.
He's saying Rogue a lot more, but he also says a Verbero. Which are just, I'm gonna hit you now. So it's not like any weird thing. Like, he's not hard. Like, you can see, I'm not worried about losing or anything.
It's just
and
annoying.
Even if I were at level, and not super over-leveled like I am here. These guys are actually lower level than Jin was at the end of Chapter 6.
Didn't Mia say she was gonna, like, reveal herself or something earlier?
I guess she decided not to.
Immediately.
She got interrupted.
Because I've been waiting for her to show her form, and I feel like
You're waiting for her to show what?
Her other form.
Her other form?
Yeah.
Could you elaborate?
I know she has it because they showed like the silhouette. Remember earlier when she saved the what is
Nile?
Yeah. So I know she has it. Her other form. I'm going to call it another form because I don't know what else it is. I've been waiting for her to show the others, but she doesn't. If characters in games, and
I swear to God, if you use Moltis, I'm gonna flip this table.
If characters in general...
God damn it! Okay.
Thank you.
Sorry, I keep interrupting you.
If characters in general just communicate, things would go so much smoother. but people don't tell each other stuff. And this might be part of my oversharing problem, but I never have the problem of, oh, 3 more just showed up.
2 more, actually, but...
I thought I saw 3 come up.
Okay, I'm gonna chain attack and hope that helps. Use Herald. You can continue.
But, it might be an oversharing problem for me, but I always tell everybody things if I'm upset or just, hey, there's this thing. Or whatever. And it always bothers me whenever a character doesn't tell another character something. Like how Nia has not told anyone about her other form. Which I understand why she wants to keep it a secret. She's gotta tell someone if it's bothering her. Get therapy.
Take him down, take him
Morak's
down.
probably the best, like,
Okay.
therapists they have in the group. If they were to... There's, like, always the mom friend, therapy friend, the dad friend, the broke friend. All that. Rex is not the broke friend. For obvious reasons. What do you have? 2.5 million or something? Or 5 million?
How much money I have?
Yeah.
5.5 million.
Yeah. He's not... the rich friend. He's the rich friend. Morag is the therapist friend. Bridget... You good?
I was so close to killing him before he did the bullshit Multis thing. Now we're back to 4, okay.
Bridget is the mom friend. Zeke would also be the rich friend, technically, because he's a prince.
He's an exiled prince, but yeah.
That's true. Tora's the broke friend. Poppy's the child.
There's like 8 of them now.
Zeke
Okay.
could be the dad friend.
I can do this easier if I just prepare it, actually. Always have been, always. Averbero. Rogue.
I love how, like, deadpan he sounds.
Every time they... Okay. For a minute, every time they hit me, I healed like 90% of the damage back. I don't know why.
What are you doing?
I'm just waiting for them to kill me so I can set up better and actually take them down.
Rogue.
See, they're not threatening. I can stand here for like a minute and they're not gonna take me down. Like, I'm actually sometimes healing all the damage they do back. I don't... That might be a Herald thing. There we go. It's a drill mark thing, probably. I don't have Herald out.
Yeah, Drummark, stop doing what little job you can do and stop healing.
Okay. We are going to get rid of Tora. Have Zeke. I'm going to... I want to play as Dagus, and I don't want to get rid of Rex or Nia.
You got rid of Tora right as Poppy said Poppy has failed her mission. I hate that.
I don't have any Nurse Repair Jelly. Okay, never mind. That's fun.
I hate that.
There's a fast travel point. She had failed her mission.
No, don't tell her that.
I'm not gonna tell her that. I'm gonna tell Tora.
She was doing good. She was being good.
If I played as Tora, maybe it would have gone a bit better, but that was not the case. If I use Dagus and just have Kaiser Zone kill everyone, then maybe we'll be fine. There we go. Zeke. Have a jelly. Yeah, this isn't the hardest or the worst fight in Xenoblade or anything, but it's definitely the most infamous. For reasons you've probably gathered.
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's actually take those guys down. Because Kaiser Zone is OP. You want to know something really cool? Kaiser Zone increases your damage by 120%. And Herald has a skill that increases her damage by 200%.
Yeah.
So with those two paired together, Harold's just going to be doing all the damage, like ever. So that's nice.
Sounds nice.
Come on, guys. Let's go over here. Let's go over here, guys. Come on.
Rogue.
Over here. I want like a big area. All four of you. Alright. Now let's go. If I die because I did that.
Did what? Evo.
As soon as I get max affinity, we've got this.
I didn't think you could get max anything.
You actually might not be able to.
In this area, at least. Not in general.
If you can't, that would make sense. I'd never considered... Could you guys not, please?
Well, luckily I said something. You might be able to come up with a backup plan now.
I think we just might be constantly losing affinity, maybe? A Verbero. I'm all set, Nia, not you.
I never hear Nia when she says that.
It's a very quiet voice line.
I don't think I really ever hear anyone except for specifically the repeated lines like Rogue or whatever the other guys said.
Sometimes Rex will say, we can beat him with the power of friendship. Which is very funny. You asshole, I was about to topple you. You are the worst ever. Rogue Verbero. Verbero. Yeah, I don't think I can get max affinity. I would have by now if I could. I thought because once I got max affinity, a lot of good things would have happened. One, I would have activated Kaiser Zone, but now I don't because I can't get Kaiser Zone because max affinity.
I want to hold my cat, but knowing him, he'd probably yell until I let him go, and I don't want that on the mic. So I just have to leave him alone. But I do pet him every now and again. He gets all the attention.
Can I AoE these guys, please? Wolfric, you've got AoE level 1, right? No. Yeah, I would have been able to just spam... Oh, okay. I would have been able to spam Berserker Slash, but now I can't.
Oh my god, I just remembered. Minecraft Live is happening right now, too.
Oh, yeah. Wait, that's like in October, isn't it?
Is it?
You told me it was October.
It is October!
You fool.
Oops. Someone was doing something today. And...
You have no health. Stop using Multis. Thank you. And then I died.
Someone said that they were doing something today, so I associated...
You don't have to say you don't know, you just said it was Minecraft.
What?
You were saying, oh, Minecraft Live is happening today, and then I told you it wasn't, and now you're acting like you have to hide it was Minecraft.
No, something else.
Oh, okay.
Someone was doing something else today, and they said, oh, I'm doing that on the same day as the live, and I got my dates confused, and they did too, and it just confused both of us.
That's better. If I die again, I'm gonna pull out.
I love how every time you pop, you startle Bucky. He just has a little jump, and he goes straight back to sleep.
I just leveled up Berserker Slash so that maybe I'm able to spam it a bit. Because it's AoE, so I can just kill all of them at once. Or I can make all of them use Multis at the same time.
Which feels like a water level because of what it looks like.
Rogue.
I interrupted you, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What were you saying?
Don't interrupt me. Not you. These guys. You assholes. Okay. Going over here. Going over here. Going over here. I can spam Berserker Slash now, which means it's AoE, so I can hit all of them at once, or try to. But they keep breaking me, which interrupts my stuff.
Ah, it's fun.
But that means since I'm hitting them all at once, they'll all go low health at the same time, about. Can I topple you, please? Thank you. But then they all might, Multis at the same time. Oh, I'm dead. No, I'm not. I'm toppled. Rogue. There it is. Okay. This is the worst fight ever.
Is Doggus helping any?
No, because I can't use Kaiser Zone.
What is Kaiser Zone?
I need max affinity, and then it's just a passive, like, double damage. But because I can't get max affinity, that's the golden line there.
Yeah.
I just have to hit them till they die.
Every time I ask a question about the game, I remember when we first started playing, you told me I'm allowed to. Yeah, because I'm allowed to ask what I'm watching.
Yeah.
Then Allset told me, you seem to be overdoing it. You seem to be playing, like, really dumb. I'm like, no, I really am.
Yeah, I mean,
this is not an act.
It wasn't what you were asking. It was that you just asked about everything like you were, like, a spectator in a football game. Like you were asking questions that seemed like it was intended for the audience.
No,
I hate you.
I mean, that was what I was doing, but that wasn't my intention. I just am that dumb and want to know the answers to these obvious things.
Yeah. A Verbero.
I didn't mean for that, but every time I ask a question now, I just think of that and find it kind of funny.
I'm chain attacking you. Use Doggus. Doggus is still pretty good even without Kaiser Zone, but he's not as amazing as I make him out to be without it. Alright, now this guy's dead. I'm trying to do like AoE specials. Herald isn't AoE, but it does damage. And Rex turn, third. I think Rock has AoE level 1. No. Okay, we're down to 3 or maybe 2. 3. Topple, 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 topple the asshole. I hate you. They do it at the worst time. Like, I was about to topple him so that he couldn't do the thing. Nia, if you die, I'm gonna kill you. Thank you.
Dude was at such low health.
Yeah. Fusion combo, maybe. Please. If you... I'm gonna topple you. You better not... Okay, thank you. Okay. I thought of a new strategy. Which is in just a leveled up version of hit them till they die. But what's your question?
You remember that one battle that you hated?
I hate you. Please die before... Okay. Never mind. Okay. I'm sorry, I keep saying that as you're talking.
It's fine. What was in... It was the game one where she kissed...
Lorithia?
Yeah, Lorithia.
Or Lorithia, I suppose that's the correct way.
Whatever her name is. Her battle.
She's evil, I'm not gonna respect her name.
Yeah, that's fair. I know you hated her battle. Which one do you hate more? This one or her battle?
This one.
That's fair. Is there...
Like, personally, I hate Lorithia more, but...
But her battle is what I'm talking
But this battle is just not fun.
With
the other one, I can at least see I'm making progress. This one is just, oh, you're almost winning? No, you're not.
Is there a battle future or before that you hate more than this one?
Xenoblade 3 does not have one of these fights now.
I mean, like, later in this game, too.
No.
Is there one before in 1 and...
Okay, that's good. He used Multis, but then died from damage over time.
Was there a battle in 1 or 2 up until now that you hated more than this battle? Or is this
No.
just the battle you hate the most?
I don't hate this battle, I just get angry during it.
That's fair. You got angry during Zord, but I think you slightly enjoyed Zord.
I hate you.
Great timing.
Well, Zord, I knew he was going to be an issue.
Yeah.
That was the second to last guy, too. Okay.
Evoboro. Evoboro. I just love the emotionless voice of them just repeating it.
Evoboro. I was so close to taking him down, too. Okay. Now... use Flame Crown fusion combo. Because fusion combos does big... The second he went into the threshold, he did. Okay.
That was an aggressive rogue.
Yeah. And then as soon as they do the Multis, they die. They're like flies. They only exist to repopulate, and then they perish.
If they're like flies, why don't you take them to the spiders?
Because they ran away from the spiders. There was an entire door in between them, remember?
Just take them to the spiders.
Can I topple?
Because
topple. Yes.
I actually find spiders really interesting because they're an interesting creature to me. But I'm absolutely terrified of them. Because when I was a kid, I noticed my mother had a fear of spiders. And as a kid, I copied everything of my family.
I think you say that every single stream.
Do I?
Maybe.
I think it's every time spiders come up. But I copied a lot from just everyone, actually. I don't think I do that anymore.
Look at how many there are. Take this, and a bit of that.
I forget what I say on stream.
Yeah.
I try to just talk.
That's fine. Die, please,
So,
die, please, die, please, die, please.
Repetitive things happen.
You're gonna Multis if I don't chain attack. I think Dog gets his AoE.
What?
Dog gets his AoE.
Oh. I thought you said, I think Doggus is the dude. I'm like, you're just now noticing that?
Is Dromark AoE? No. The game doesn't tell you which ones are AoE or not, so you just have to remember.
That's so great.
Neither of these are AoE, so it doesn't matter.
Don't you just need to kill one?
What do you mean? In what world would everything you're seeing now lead you to believe I need to kill one?
I don't know.
I'm all set, Nia.
You know, if I were you, I'd get Crossset and Corvin just to, like, get rid of this battle and immediately take them back off.
What's going on really nice right about now is I figured out how to beat them.
Oh, that's good.
This isn't going to be the last guy, though, unfortunately. Because he's going to Multis right here. Right?
Is he not?
Okay. I figured out. Both Wolfric and Nia had a break art, so if I had used the level 1 special, when he is broken, it would do fusion combo, which would do big damage, and then I'd kill them. I just had to have everyone focus on one at a time. Okay. Shut up, my cutscene's playing.
You shut up.
No more. I won't hide any longer. I won't hide who I am.
Jesus, that didn't happen before. It's Pyramithra thing again.
She's She's a blade.
Bladiest blade!
Not merely a blade. She's a...
Nia.
I am burdened no longer. Not by my past, not by Jin. I am finally free.
A blade? What the?
I'm no longer afraid. This is who I am, Rex. What's the point in living if I have to hide? Thank you for helping me see. I love you, Rex.
What?
Come on then! Who wants a piece?
There really isn't much ether here. Rex!
Nia, I love you too. Huh? I love you and all you guys.
Damn it!
Let's do this together.
Rex, you oblivious asshole.
That's just like you. It's all I could ask for.
That's another one of my favorite Xenoblade memes.
Oh my god.
Ready.
Unlike Melia, she actually got to say she liked him though.
Yeah.
Xenoblade just has a thing against silver-haired love interests.
Clearly. Hell yeah.
You fight.
Who's that?
You fight on, relentlessly. But you do not fight for yourself.
I fight for my friends.
Okay, Ike.
Yeah!
That's a
I
smart
have been
shot.
waiting for so long. For one such as you.
It's God. Oh,
My name is
Shen.
Adam. I am long departed from this world.
Adam does use the same model as Jin in this game,
That voice.
so I don't blame you.
Before.
What is your name, boy?
Rex. I've been here before. This is Elysium. Pyra was standing under that tree. Over there. She looked... lonely.
Is that so? I must offer my gratitude.
Hey?
You are the one who brought me here. I have never been to this place. Once I sought to come here, but I never did.
Oh, really? Neither have I. Not yet.
It is beautiful.
Yeah.
Rex, what is it that you seek? Wealth? Power? Dominion?
None of those, really. Though, power might be useful.
Power, then?
Power to protect.
Protect what?
That's a long list. Gramps, Nia, Tora, everyone in Fonset, and Pyra, and Mithra.
Morag. Bridget.
Morag doesn't need protection.
Poppy.
People need protection from Morag.
It is not necessary to protect everything. There is a limit to what one man can do.
That's true.
But there is something granted to you especially.
Please, tell me what it is.
The power to accept her. She is afraid
Yeah.
of her own power and her terrible destiny.
No, he's talking about Pyra Myth right now.
I feared the true power of the Aegis. Your will to fight comes from your will to protect. Blades and mortals are linked. When you take on the weight of all the fear she carries, then you will be her true driver.
Rex? Rex? What happened? You haven't said anything since the ghost disappeared.
Yeah. I'm fine. Never better.
He walks like Bakugo. There it is!
That's...
The third sword.
It belongs to Jen.
I know you like Jin, but that's a bit of a stretch, come on.
It's because it's white and his color's white. It was just completely...
I know.
Because I like Jen. It's disappearing, oh my god! You are not worthy.
The Aegis sword.
Why? Why did sword break?
Perhaps it was
It didn't
just
break, it
down here
disappeared.
too long.
You're bloody kidding me, right? After we trudged all the way down here.
It's okay.
How can it be okay? Pyra's one true sword just broke.
This was never about the sword. We have everything we need.
Huh?
I know now what I have to do.
The third sword was symbolic,
We've got rescuing to
not
do.
literal.
Yeah.
Rex, look.
Nia, do you trust me?
Yeah, but...
You've realized something, haven't you, Rex? Something important that the rest of us can't see. I'm with you. I've seen that look in your eyes before.
She's back to her. What are we going to do from here on out?
Yeah, I see you try the Welsh accent a bit.
A little.
Yeah.
I try every time,
Yeah.
actually.
Very especially though. There's no point in hanging out here. It's only going to make things. It's only going to make us feel worse. See, I can't even speak anymore. Let's head back to Fonset and talk there.
That just means I'm getting better.
Yeah.
Because you actually noticed it that time.
Now try
Agreed.
Scott. Look at Poppy, by the way.
Oh my god.
Let's get going then. We'll get somewhere comfortable and then think about the hard stuff.
Question about Jen and Adam. Like when this game first came out, did they immediately say, "Oh yeah, Adam is completely separate from Jen. We just used his thing and placement"?
No.
So were there theories?
They were like, "What?" People are like, "Why does Adam have Jin's clothing? That's kind of weird." And then people are like, "Oh, they just reused the asset because
So
it's a guy in a hood. They're not gonna model the body."
So there weren't theories. Oh, Jen and Adam are like the same.
There were probably theories. I haven't seen any of them though, because I got into Xenoblade 2 like a year or two after it came out. So by then, all those weird theories had like gone into irrelevancy. Anyway, I can now delete Nia. She's gone from the party forever. I'm kidding. She's right here.
Showtime!
She's a blade now.
What the? Can she like still be in the party though?
I can turn her back into her driver form, yeah. I can swap her between driver and blade.
Okay, so Nia was able to be a driver but also a blade at the same time.
She's...
Wait. Does that mean like this form of her is like her sister living in her?
What's next for Nia?
And her sister was a blade or something? Making like kind of two different... Similar to Pyra and Mithra?
You want me to explain it?
Yes.
Okay. So basically, Nia started as a blade, and her sister was her driver. So when she died, or before she died, they turned Nia into a flesh eater from the sister.
Mm-hmm.
And so she became this.
So were they sisters like how Rose and Hayes were sisters? Said to be sisters?
Rose and Hayes?
Yeah, weren't they like Blade and Driver?
Rose and Hayes.
Is that not her name?
Hayes.
Hayes. Haze.
Hayes was the person with the core crystal thing?
Yeah.
And who's Rose? In your eyes?
Laura,
yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I don't know where I got Rose.
I was thinking, are you thinking of that giant robot? It's like, did you think Hayes and that giant robot were sisters? I was so confused.
I know why I called her Rose, because as soon as Laura showed up, she just looks like someone who would have the name Rose in my mind.
A bit self-important.
No, it's just like short-haired people that have red... I'll get there. People have short hair that are red make me think, oh, their name should be Rose. Specifically short, pixie cut kind of hair that's red.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes how they do it, it can, again, sometimes look like a rose or somewhat resemble a rose. To me, at least.
Mm-hmm.
The best way a hair could. So Laura, to me, since she has short red hair, makes me think, oh, her name would be Rose in my mind. So that's why I called her Rose.
Okay.
My mind jumps. It's hard to explain.
Yeah.
Whenever I give someone a name like that.
Yeah.
I've never, like, said it aloud, though. But Laura.
I guess Laura and Hayes would be a good comparison.
For, like, the sister dynamic, at least. Because they said they looked alike, and, like,
yes. Like,
yeah, you
like
two
sisters.
could look like sisters.
Yeah. So Nia's a blade now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have to redo her chart, or...?
No. Well, her driver chart, like this, No, that's
Oh. Wait, what happened to all her blades?
they just I can't use them.
Unless she's in her driver.
Only Nia can use them, so.
Unless she's in her driver form right now.
Yeah.
They're unusable.
Yeah, right now they're they're not unusable. Like I could send them on remote missions and stuff. But like Dromark can't be used. Right now, yeah.
Okay, I see.
Nia though, she is the best blade in the game in terms of just healing potency.
Yeah.
Like if you ignore crit healing, which is insane. Like
So,
everything in her chart here is all about healing.
So wait. You can't use cross set
Nope.
if you're using her as a blade. So you can't have cross set, at least for you specifically, because other people may have a cross set on someone else.
If I overdrive her, I could use her, but right now I cannot use cross set.
But like, if you had cross set and Nia for like healing probabilities, that
Potency.
would what?
Potency.
That I think would be really OP.
Yeah. But I just want to point out something kind of funny.
Huh?
So the reason Nia's like this is because she trusts Rex and everyone else now with the secret, but she's only at C rank trust.
Isn't that like the lowest?
Well,
or
E rank is the lowest, but like Wolfric here, he's at C too, but everyone else they're at A rank. But Nia, she's at C, which is funny. I thought she'd actually be here at D, but for some reason she's at C. I'm not gonna think too hard about it. I just thought that'd be funny to point out.
I like her design.
Yeah.
Her like bathing suit like thing looks uncomfortable to fight in. Yeah. But there's the chair.
There's the chair.
There's the chair. But I like her design.
Yeah.
I love specifically the colors.
I get it.
I love silver or gray paired with red. One of my favorite combos of colors together.
I agree.
My main favorite combo is fire colors, which is yellow, orange, red. Is that a cutscene?
This is a cutscene.
You told me to be quiet then.
I was telling you 1 second.
That Nia was a blade too.
Why didn't you tell us, Nia?
I just didn't, okay?
No, it's not okay.
You lot really are just children, aren't you?
Huh? What do you mean?
You'll understand one day.
Hey, you know, me, Rex, Nia, we've all got some kind of deep blade connection going on with us, haven't we?
To tell the truth, I am a little envious. Lady Morag.
I can't wait until the next chapter there are more eggs fleshing.
I'm sure it can be arranged.
Oh, I don't. That's a bit much.
Leave a scar.
No
That's
shit.
kind of part of the bargain.
In that case.
Did you not see?
No, that's not what I meant. It's just.
Relax. Much as I appreciate the sentiment, I wouldn't want you to harm yourself.
I am sorry.
Anyway,
It's
what
fine.
do we do now? It's all well and good that we escaped, but we've got nothing to show for it.
Don't worry. I know where we have to go.
Are you sure, Rex? You know Pyra's location?
I think so. Near the World Tree, I see a rotting titan. She's there.
A rotting titan. Could it be?
What is it? Morag knows such a place?
Close by the World Tree, against the side of the Great Void, I've heard there's a titan known as the Cliffs of Moritha.
Moritha? That name sounds familiar.
You've heard it
Sounds
before.
like Mithra.
There are tales of a land of the dead.
You've heard
and the
Moritha before.
cliffs that lead into its depths.
We've mentioned it a few times,
Yes,
I think,
indeed.
in side quests.
The land of Moritha.
Not that I remember.
A place no living soul has ever witnessed. Well then.
God would be pretty to wake up to.
Mick, you here again? Is it passion or idiocy?
Patroka. Just ask me out already.
Piss off and die, Mick.
Oh, I'm sure I'll get around to it one of these days.
So, what are you doing anyway?
You know, the Marsanis is the last Tornin warship. I'm readying it for battle with non-mortal opponents.
What are you talking about, non-mortal?
Surely you don't need me to tell you.
You don't mean...
Something wrong? Did you want something?
Oh, food's ready. Get it while it's hot.
You came all the way here to tell me that? You've got quite the crush.
Mick Kyle, I'm gonna crush your...
Okay, got it. Well, I'd better go and eat this delicious spread.
What?
Mick?
Something I noticed with Nia and Petroka, their gems,
They're crystal?
crystal, are two different colors.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
That just means they're flesh eaters. It's like blue because blade, and the red is supposed to be human blood.
Okay. Now the question is, how are we getting to the cliffs of Moritha? Moritha.
I doubt just any sailor would be willing to give us a ride there. Yeah, they're not going to be keen on getting close to the World Tree.
In that case, I will
Charter.
I would charter a military vessel. It may not be the most efficient route, but it will be reliable. I can assure you that much.
That's our special Inquisitor thingy?
Special Inquisitor!
How the turntables. Usually I'm the one correcting you.
Yep. Haha. Some might consider this an abuse of my privileges, you know.
So are we headed to the port of Hardhay Palace in Mordane?
Yes. Bridget, would you send word ahead that we are coming? Of course, Lady Morag. Leave it to me. Right then, let's get moving.
We'll do that eventually. Now that we've gone through the spirit. Well,
does she have a blade quest?
No.
Damn.
Chapter that entire bit of the Spirit Crucible basically was her blade quest. We have two options right now. One, we can continue chapter 7, and if we go until we beat chapter 7, this might go into like a 4-hour stream.
Oh god.
Or we can do another blade quest that I think we're able to do now that we've gone through the Spirit Crucible. I'll let you decide.
The blade quest off stream, you told me that you wanted to do a blade quest.
Yeah, I did,
but
the...
you couldn't?
Because we had to go to the Spirit Crucible.
Okay, so we can do that blade quest now?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Okay, let's do that one.
We also get a nice test out with not Fontamama. We get to test out Blade Nia a bit. But to carry on a bit of conversation, Blade Nia is one of the reasons why I told you shouldn't Google anything Xenoblade related. Because if you look up Nia fan art, like half of it is Blade Nia.
And I liked her before her blade part. Because I've said this entire time, one of my favorites is Nia, so...
Yeah. Something fun about Blade Nia now is that usually I had to like always have her on the team because I need a healer.
Yeah.
But now I have Rex as the healer with Nia. And now I can have basically her two attackers with Rex's healing support, Zeke, and now a new tank. which is very... It opens up a bit of options with the party.
Yeah. I want Nia's blade sword.
It's called a Catalyst Scimitar, I believe.
I want it.
Yeah, Catalyst Scimitar. Or Scimitar. I say Scimitar because it's more fun.
I want it.
It would probably be a bitch to, like, make.
Probably, but I want it.
Yeah. Also, you want to know something fun?
Sure.
In the Blade album, Nia's in here. And if you look at just the silhouette, you could probably gather, hey, this kind of looks kind of like a cat person.
Wait, there is a cat blade. Cat person blade. It's Nia!
Yeah, I told you the Blade album is spoilers, so you want to avoid it a bit.
So, yeah, if you... Under Nia, there was a question mark one. If you went to that one, would it reveal, like, one of the blades, at least silhouette? Is it like Guess That Pokemon?
I'll show you. Like, if I were to go here, like, right here, this is Elma. It just shows them as a silhouette.
So you can have Elma. You already said that, though.
Yeah, you do get Elma. Once you beat Elma in that one challenge mode, you unlock her the same way you do Shulk, where you can use them in the challenge mode, not outside. And then you get to fight an even harder level that you play Elma in. And then, if you beat that, you get to use her outside of the challenge mode.
I saw Finch, so I gotta say, I love Finch.
Finch is fun.
You decide to say no to stairs.
Nia, stop!
Oh, we don't get her.
What's
Lame. Oh, Jesus.
Lance.
They were out for the kill.
What direction did it come from?
I don't know. But I think we'll be fine now. Whoever threw the lance seems to have run off somewhere.
Those children over there do not give a fuck.
Why is he throwing
I think those
lances,
guys.
though?
Maybe they were trying to pick you off.
Why would they want to off me? Anyone else here would make more sense.
Sure.
They probably just fudged their aim and it ended up heading your way.
Oh, this is the worst.
No. If someone wanted us dead, they wouldn't be using such an unreliable method.
But funny how there's a
So,
possible
can we take
assassination
that as a warning
attempt
or
against
something?
Nia. And she's just like annoyed.
Well,
Like, come on, why
I
me?
think it's gonna be more like
Why not anyone else?
Should have killed anyone else here.
Anyway, there's one thing that's clear. Someone has their eye on us. Just keep on the lookout, okay?
She's bubbly.
Hold on.
She's a water blade, it's
There's
a
something
thing.
attached
Yeah.
to it.
You're right.
It's a note.
Let's have a look then.
Don't touch it. Fingerprints. As evidence.
Everyone in this game wears gloves though.
There's a note attached to it. We just said that.
What's it say, Nia?
Give me a second. Give me a sec.
Only Nia's able to read.
That's
She's the only person in yeah, that's loud.
Look for Thunder Crystal in the old quarry in Uriah. And then stand by the Garagorm's arch. Follow these instructions and you are sure to regain your memories.
Whose memories?
It's probably just some stupid prank. That, or it's a trap. Of course, I'd much prefer if it were a prank. Yeah, in either case, probably best to ignore it. Ellipses. Wait.
What's up, Praxis?
I don't remember her voice. It's like Cora's, but...
You could just use Cora's voice.
Yeah, but it didn't... she's not that high-pitched. If they'd intended to hurt us, they'd probably be attacking us at this very moment, right?
Maybe you could do Cora's voice, but then make it a bit more nasal.
That's what I did last time. I used Cora's voice, but like in Mithra's tone.
Fair enough.
And if that were the case, they wouldn't have missed their mark with the lance either. Very true. I said that very quietly. Wow. So I'm just wondering, maybe there's a meaning to all this. They're clearly going to a lot of trouble. I can't help but wonder what whoever's doing this is trying to achieve. I think we should follow the instructions, but I'll respect your decision. There is still the possibility that it's a trap, but there is a merit in the experience regardless.
I'm with you, Praxis. We'll do it. Everyone okay with that?
Sure, can't resist a good puzzle. Let's go. Thank you.
We got notes on Lance. Very nice.
I forgot my cat was in here. I'm gonna poke him.
The old quarry is a place very far away. 1,000 things away. I don't know what the number is supposed to be. Maybe it's peds.
Let's go.
They do use European measurements in this game, so it's entirely possible that they are meters.
Could be.
Which is
run straight into that person. Why don't you?
They would attack me if I was at level, so I don't care about them.
You're right. It's so pretty.
We're gonna be walking for a minute and a half, so what are your thoughts on everything that happened in the Spirit Crucible with like Nia and Zeke and everything? You've already said your opinions, but if you could elaborate on them. I went the wrong way.
Rex is oblivious.
Oh, I actually wanted to say something about that. If you have Nia as like a driver mode, and you have Rex and Nia fight, one of their post-battle dialogues is Rex bringing that up. It's like, hey, you know that thing you mentioned, like, back at the Spirit Crucible? And then Nia's like, oh, you talk about that now? Let's talk about that later. And then they don't talk about that later, because it's just a post-battle dialogue thing.
Yeah.
So Rex does know, at least, or at least later, if anything else. Maybe he didn't realize in the moment.
There was a lot going on in the moment.
Yeah.
I feel like from how Nia had been acting, she probably was just really closed off.
Yeah.
But when she turned into Blade, she seemed a little out of character. But again, it could have just been because she was being closed off, and then she finally opened up.
Yeah. I understand. There's actually a lot of foreshadowing for Nia. Like, some of it's more obvious, like the hot tub, the hot spring scene.
Hot spring scene?
You remember that hot spring scene when we went to Moradane?
She wasn't in it.
She wasn't it.
When Morag and
No, that's a heart-to-heart. The actual scene where he was like, hey, nice bod you got there, Mither. Most people remember the hot spring scene, so I don't know what to bring up to remind you.
I think I remember.
Yeah, it was a while ago. Neo, like, got out. It's like, I'm gonna leave. And Mithra's like, hey, is that thing, is that a... And then it's like, we'll keep it a secret.
Is what if... Was...
on
the back of her neck?
You should just rewatch the scene. I'm not gonna, like, repeat word for word what it said. Because I don't remember. Basically, Mithra pointed out something on Nia's body. And Nia said, yes, keep that a secret, please. And so Mithra did.
The main thing that I noticed, which was a very, very obvious thing.
Yeah, it became very obvious, especially closer to the reveal.
When she first turned into it, though, to save Niall.
Not yeah.
Well, that was like.
They basically showed it to you there.
Yeah, they had to for me to catch.
But they foreshadow like even since like chapter 1. Another one that I remember that people don't notice a lot is during Vandam's death. You see Nia like run up to him and then like stop and grab her chest before like not running to him anymore.
Yeah.
And during the lyrics to that point, it goes like, I need to find myself.
Mm.
Like that's
I feel like she didn't save him because that's probably what he wanted.
Well,
to
she didn't save him because she was afraid that they'd reject her for being a flesh eater.
But they didn't. They love her.
For us to look somewhere around here.
Not a single soul in sight.
Any chance someone was pulling a fast one on us?
Someone played tricksies on us?
I doubt it, because really, who'd go this far to play tricks on us?
Get back, my lady.
Not again.
Huh? Dromak, you alright?
I'm fine. It seems they never intended to actually hit us.
Again with the lance. I really don't get this.
There! I see someone!
Who that?
It's Theory!
Let's go after them. Or not.
It's gonna be
I don't believe we'd be able to catch up.
Praxis's memories.
But never mind that. Is there something written on this lance too?
Let me check that right now.
I would like her earrings. Praxis's earrings, at least. Another note. What now? Now defeat the monsters inhabiting these locations. Oh my god.
I know.
The mango blunt near Sternum Arch in Uriah. The Bodum... Do I have to say all these names? God damn it. The Bodum Grebel near Underground River, Lavi, and Spirit Crucible...
Close enough.
Ellipses.
Elpis.
I gave up. I straight up gave up.
This is the last one, I think.
And the Cherries Meadows on the Lud Cloudway of the Letherian Archipelago. When you have defeated these monsters... I need to get closer, hold on. My eyes are blurring. When you have defeated these monsters, come to Narel Central Plaza in Moradane.
You went through Kor's entire quest and you can't read like 10 boxes of dialogue?
No. Follow these instructions and you are sure to regain your memories.
First a treasure hunt, now a monster hunt.
I don't get why they think they'll hope to achieve by doing this.
I don't get what they think they'll achieve.
Whatever.
Okay, yeah, sorry, I messed up too.
I just don't get it.
Praxis, what's your take on this?
I'm just thinking, maybe these are notes meant for me?
Why would you think that?
Yeah,
Praxis has no reason to think it's for her.
Yeah.
Is she a narcissist?
Oh my god, maybe she is.
Yeah, there's literally no reason to think it's for her.
I think it's for her, though, because I saw Theory.
Yeah, this is Praxis' quest.
Yeah.
You can tell because Praxis is here.
Yeah.
You'll never see Dagus outside of his quest.
Yeah. These memories it talks about, couldn't it have something to do with memories of my former self?
What makes you think that?
Yeah. It's just a hunch, really.
I knew it.
But I get the feeling that I'm supposed to be the one following these instructions. Look at this weapon. They keep throwing lances. I use lances.
So does Wolfric. Gotcha.
So are you going to keep this? So are you going to keep it along with this?
Perun uses lances. Maybe it's Perun's.
Maybe. Yeah, I think so. If you think I should stop though, I'll stop. I just really like to know what's going on their mind.
Nah, I'm still with you, Praxis. Let's roll with this hunch you've got. And hey, you might actually get your memories back, like it says. No harm in trying.
I guess we're going then.
Note on Lance 2. And now we have 1 quest. And now we have 2 quests. And now we have 3 quests.
Why? Jesus.
These are the 3 guys we have to take down, remember? So this will take a minute. I wonder what other... Oh yeah. Another piece of foreshadowing for Nia is that after... In chapter 4, immediately after Vandam's death, Cole brings up flesh eaters and you see Nia specifically gasp.
Yeah.
And also, a little bit before that, I'm not going in order, I'm just going off whatever I remember first. A little bit before that, when they're at Vandam's grave, and they're mourning him, you can see Nia, like, clench her fist, and you've seen Dromark react to it. Because they're talking like, oh, if only there was something we could have done or something.
I think I remember that.
Yeah. Where are we? Is it in the head? It says sternum arc. Okay.
I have a can of a drink, and I've been messing with it for a while now. Ever since I finished it. I'm trying to do the thing where you where you take off the tab, but you get that middle part along with it.
This will be a walk in the park.
But it's such a hard thing to do. Like, the metal bit of the tab that's around the circle middle part,
yeah,
that's hard enough to do intact. So getting the middle part itself as well without breaking the tab is hard. Which is why it takes so long if you're able to do it. I've only been able to do it once, and that was the first time I ever tried to get it. Which I was proud of myself. I got that out of a Sprite can.
Yeah.
This one is I've tried to do it since, and it's been difficult. Even though last time I wasn't fully, like when I managed to do it, I wasn't fully trying to do it because I was playing cards at the time. I believe I was playing Spite and Malice. So the other person would... Spite and Malice takes time. So I would have time to actually try and get the part off. Mm-hmm. And since I'm not doing anything other than talking, I have more than enough time to try and get this thing off. But it's being difficult. Because that's how it be.
Here's the level 4, by the way. I think it's cool.
Yay!
There we go. Divine Sword, that's a badass name.
I heard a crack. I did it! I did it! I did the thing!
Nice.
Yay! I'm saving that. If you remember to not leave that in this room. I heard the crack and I knew.
There we go. That's one.
Hell yeah. That kind of hurts though, because you have to constantly push and push and push.
Yeah.
And what I ended up doing was I was pushing it kind. Oh.
You're asking now. Now's not the time. We can talk later.
There we go. That was what I was just talking about. I guess I was wrong about it being driver form. Anyway, what were you saying?
What I was doing was I started to push it, like, inside the can, which is risky, because if it gets inside the can, it's hard to get out. Plus, there's always that little drops of liquid in any can that you drink out of.
Yeah.
So I didn't want it to get into that. But I did it.
Nice.
And cans are made of metal, so it slightly hurt when you push and push and push. At least for me, because I'm very weak to pain.
Yeah.
My baby.
There's a Hearts of Heart in here that I don't remember.
Sorry.
I don't remember what the Hearts of Heart in here is for. Yeah, it's right there.
Are they all okay going back down here?
You're still nerfed, so it's a little annoying, but yeah, we're fine.
Who's this for? Oh.
Ruins are quite remarkable. Indeed.
Indeed.
Architecture cannot be found in Morardain.
You'll find that really funny soon.
There's plenty of ruins in Tantal too, but nothing quite like this.
Must be something to do with the Titans here.
How would you even build a place like this anyway?
I explained before, did I not?
Probably wasn't listening.
Maybe it was before he joined us.
Was it? I can't recall. In any case, no harm in repeating myself. The Leftherian archipelago consists of a mountainous cloud sea formation and numerous titans gathered like islands.
Yeah, this was before Zeke.
All of those smaller titans are circling around a much larger one.
Yeah, this was explained as soon as we got to Leftheria.
But that larger titan is hidden deep within the cloud mountains.
Can you speak up, please?
Please.
I don't know how to increase your voice volume. It's not cutscene volume, probably. And it's not background voice volume, or battle volume. I don't know.
So, looking at the size of these ruins, we must be inside that big titan right now.
Yes, precisely.
Wow, what a crazy sort of place.
That doesn't answer the question of how anyone made all this, though. I mean, I doubt they carried all this rock through the village guardian.
Perhaps it was built before this large titan submerged itself in the cloud sea.
Ah, that'd make sense. So back on the surface, it was just like any other titan. Then, at some point, those cloud mountains formed around it, creating the archipelago we know today.
Yes, that would explain how this place came to be. But even so, it would be very difficult to build structures of this size today.
Indeed.
Indeed.
We have neither the labor forces required nor sufficient land available. I doubt Mordain, Uriah, or Tantal could construct something like this in today's climate.
Pandy, when I die, you don't have to build a monument this grand for me, okay?
I remember this line.
Be gone as soon as you are, you know. Besides, I don't think you need a gravestone. A snowman'll do for you.
Where am I being buried? Theoswar Reargate?
There actually is a snowman there.
Oh my god.
Though a snowman does sound pretty nice.
I'd be okay with a snowman.
But it won't stay year-round unless it's freezing there 24/7. Like the Arctic.
Yeah. What's your gonna grave be, Rex or Morag?
Morag.
You can ask Morag.
Morag.
It's a dangerous question.
Where's your grave gonna be, Morag?
My manner of burial is already decided. There is a proud Ardanian tradition to...
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna stop you there. Thanks for the predictable answer.
me again. I will endeavor to make my response more entertaining.
Love her.
You are aware of how I dislike to be outdone, are you?
Every Heart to Heart where they bring out like Morag's like competitive nature is amazing.
I love her.
There's another one later on that I also really like that does the same thing.
Alright, let's do this. Where's your grave going to be?
What do you think she's gonna say?
Somewhere in Mordain.
A snowman at Theoswar Rear.
Bridget. I love Morag so much. Oh my god.
She said it's such conviction too.
She did.
And I wouldn't be surprised if she actually does do it just out of spite.
Wait, are you gonna marry into Tantal royalty or something?
And thus a ship was born.
Of course I will not. I was just imitating Zeke's amusing remark.
Love her.
In a grave in Fonset instead.
That's even weirder. Are you gonna marry into Leftherian?
What?
That's also
That's not exactly it.
Looks like Morag's got a thing or two to learn when it comes to the funnies.
Oh God.
To be young and carefree again. To think they can joke around in a place like this.
All set.
That was a fun.
Look at Buffy. He's in the plane. I gotta remove my cat. He's being him.
He's being a pill.
Yeah. He's not really, but he's gonna start being one. I love you. Goodbye.
Where am I supposed to go? There. Okay. Up here. And head north. I think we have to fight some more gerbil things now. Up here.
I had to remove my cat.
Yeah, I really like all the Hearts of Hearts that just have Morag be all competitive and stuff.
I love all Morag's heart to hearts.
Yeah.
Because I love Morag.
Morag's really fun. She's very underrated.
What?
She's very underrated. Well, I guess she's the most overrated, underrated character.
That's fair. If only there are heart to hearts of Jen. That would be interesting. Just like, hi.
Actually.
I don't know where it'd go like.
Well, if you want Heart to Hearts with Jin, in the DLC it's a prequel where you can play as Jin. And
Jen, what?
You can play as Jin in the DLC.
We can?
Yeah.
Gotta play the DLC. I know we're gonna play the DLC anyway, but oh my god.
I just thought I'd like to tell you that so you have something to look forward to.
Hell yeah.
I thought you'd enjoy that. Yeah.
I love it. Oh my god. I can't wait for the DLC now.
Yeah. Well, technically you can play as Jin in this game. In the challenge mode, there's a mission where you get to play as him specifically.
Ooh.
It's basically like a beta Xenoblade Warriors, which is very fun. Like, you just play as Jin when he's taking out all those Ardanians in the Titan battleship. So you just run through the entire area and just kill a bunch of Ardanians.
Morag would not be too happy about that.
Morag doesn't have to know. Stop evading. Please. I don't like the Spirit Crucible. Why you're so weak here. Okay, that's 2 down.
Hey, isn't this your favorite game, right?
My favorite Xenoblade game, yeah.
What's your favorite game?
My favorite game? Well, Xenoblade is still a good contender for that. Red Dead 2 is also really good. I don't think I have a de facto favorite.
That's fair.
It kind of depends on my mood.
What I was gonna say is that Allset makes fun of me for my favorite anime because it's, like, not popular whatsoever.
Well, the thing is, you like looking at, like, discussion and fan art of things of that, so having something that doesn't have any of that be your favorite is a bit ironic.
Yeah, but you have the same thing, too.
Xenoblade is a much bigger fan base than your favorite anime.
You don't know how big my favorite anime fan base is.
I am very aware of how big your favorite anime is.
Are you?
Yeah.
Sure.
The fact that it's hard to even find how to read your favorite manga is indicative of how big it is.
Someone else found it with ease.
Yes, someone else.
Not like I talked to anyone about it because of how small it is.
Can I fast travel to the other end of this? And okay, it's in the center. It doesn't matter. You have to go through, like, there's not a single legal way to read your favorite anime unless you know Japanese.
Well, if you go to the artist's website, you can read it legally. Just gotta pay for it.
It's in Japanese.
No. Part of it. It's not fully translated.
It's not fully translated, which is also indicative of its size. I don't want to bully you, but trying to compare Xenoblade to your favorite manga
No, I'm just saying that they're both small, but you make fun of me for liking a small thing. I'm not saying they're the same size or
Really,
anything, or one's smaller than the other.
I am 9 levels above you. Oh wait, this is Theory. I thought this was like a random. Don't attack me. I did not.
She was
I did
very
not,
small.
I did not think Theory would be here. Okay, I'm surprised. I forgot that. I forgot about that. Okay, come on. You want to go? We can go.
Is this like one of the things you had to fight, or were you
I
heading
had to fight those jellyfish right there. So I was coming over here to fight them, and then she came and picked a fight with me.
But it took you a second.
I thought she was just a bird or something. She's so thin.
She is. She's really small. Like, compared to Zeke, she's really small.
I'm gonna blow her up.
Why?
Watch this.
Who's the little sister?
She's going to explain. She's going to explode. She's not going to explain yet. How dare you make me say something the wrong thing. Okay, we're at max affinity. You can see the health bar immediately drop now.
Yeah.
As soon as we hit max affinity, the other guy dies. That's how dogs works. Anyway, now that that's over.
I want to say, like, whenever I'm typing something and someone's talking to me, I will start typing what they are saying. Or if they ask me a question right as I'm putting down a punctuation, I will put a question mark if someone's asking me a question. Which is why I don't like typing when someone is talking to me. Because what I'm trying to type will change into whatever I'm listening to. Which is
Fair enough.
Which is why I'm paying attention to whatever I'm watching or whoever's talking so I can type, or if I'm watching something, I will pause it so I can type. It's just a thing I do, and I don't like it. Because I see other people do it with ease. And
Stop blocking me, you asshole. There we go. That's all 3 down.
Are we not gonna, like, talk about how Theory was there? Oh. Praxis. Oh, Shirley, I don't know her voice, so she's getting a random one.
Bye then, I guess.
Bye.
I guess she shows up at whatever the 3rd place you go is.
Yeah.
It's a good thing I did the Spirit Crucible not last. That would have been a bitch. Instant regen, very nice.
Do we get Theory as a blade? I like how you want to entertain answering me. Thanks.
I was trying to come up with a witty answer. We're doing Praxis's Blade Quest. And you think we're gonna get Theory?
Yeah.
You think we're gonna get Theory through a method that isn't her quest?
Maybe.
Okay, what are we supposed to do now? Alright. Why did she try to attack us? That's weird.
'Cause she's the enemy.
Let's go here, I think. I didn't read the names, I just went off memory.
Let's rest a spell.
Yes.
Let's press on.
Over here.
As expected, there's no one here either.
If last time was anything to go by, somebody's probably having a cheeky peek at us right about now.
Hey, I know you can hear me. Stop creeping around like a coward and show yourself.
Lance number 3. Go. I was joking.
Another one of those? What are you trying to tell us with all these lances? Stop beating around the bush. Come out and tell us what you want to our faces. Or are you afraid of me?
Hello.
It's that blade again.
No doubt about it. It's the other blade from the core crystal hunters.
Her name was Theory, right?
So, it was you. You were the one who kept messing with us in the middle of battle, weren't you?
Was she there every single time? And I just only got her the third time?
Maybe.
That would make sense, I suppose.
The message said the reward would be memories. But I just can't figure out what's going on. We've been playing along with you for long enough. It ends here.
So it didn't work?
What didn't work? Tell me.
Read the message. It's the last one.
She's gone. Why did they point me away from the lance? That's rude.
I just thought of this. If, like, every character had a different font they spoke in, I don't care what their voice was. If someone was cursive and I got it, I would talk in cursive.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean by that?
No.
Cleo! No! That type of voice. Have you never heard that? A
No.
cursive voice?
No.
Oh my god, I gotta show you off stream.
Okay.
Question mark explanation. I don't know.
Exclamation. Not explanation. Exclamation.
I can't say words.
I know. I'm just messing with you.
What does it say this time? Ellipses. Praxis. We need to talk.
That's why I ran away just now.
Meet me at the Lost Capital
Judicium.
Judicium in Temperentia.
You got that one, right?
That's it.
That's me.
That's it. It just looked like I'm sorry.
I know. I don't blame you.
So, that thing we met wants to talk to me one-on-one?
Seems about the size of it.
But why? What do they want from me?
They want a bubble.
They do. I just want to, like, her buns. I just want to poke them. They'd be like a squishy. Since we know who the culprit is now, I've got a pretty good idea.
I wonder what's up with her.
It's worrying, to say the least. You all know who she is, don't you?
What? No.
Zeke doesn't.
Yeah, Zeke doesn't. Well...
Tell me, who is she? What's she got to do with my former self?
I think she wants to tell you that. Should we tell her or not tell her?
Don't.
Don't?
Because Theory's gonna tell her.
But then she'll get mad at you for not telling her.
It's true.
I mean, I can not tell her. You said don't tell her. Should I? I'll let you have... The next thing you say is going to be the final answer. I'm not going to convince you either way.
I feel like Theory would tell her. And it'd be more, like, meaningful.
Meaningful?
Yeah, if Theory told her. But it won't be too meaningful.
Meaningful.
Thank you.
Significant, you could try.
Significant.
That's close enough, yeah.
I can't.
That's easier to say than meaningful somehow.
I don't know how. Some words I just can't say. English is hard.
Emotionally potent.
Emotionally potent.
There we go.
If, it won't be that if we were to tell her, but I don't want her mad at us.
There's no wrong answer, I should tell you. Like, worst case scenario, I don't get as much trust, and I can just get that easily in like 10 minutes by spamming pouch items. So, there's no wrong answer here. Just do whichever one you think is right.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of what I would do.
Do that one trick we do where we flip the coin, but then pick whichever one we want to win when you flip it.
Okay, in order heads, tails.
Yeah.
flip
Because like
a coin.
the philosophy, or I guess theory you have is that theory, is that when you flip a coin to do like a 50-50 chance, in your mind you have a side that you want to win. So
as the coin is flipping, you decide. So no matter what the coin says, you have an answer.
Yeah.
It's don't tell her.
The coin says don't tell her?
I think that's what I'm leaning to as well.
Okay. Okay. We did not tell her. Sorry, I have something in my throat. Ellipses.
You know, don't you?
I think it's for the best if you didn't, Praxis. If we tell you the truth, you'll...
Screw that! You know the kind of personality I have. I never get depressed. Always bubbly, looking to the future. Rex, we should tell her.
But thou must, protagonist. Alright.
Thank you.
You didn't get the option, actually. I forgot about that part. Her name is Theory.
Theory.
You two used to be a team.
A team fighting together like we are now?
Well, there was a bit less than, like, the 13 of us, but yeah. That's right, except you weren't exactly doing good things. You called yourself core crystal hunters. You attacked people without remorse and stole their blades' cores.
What? Me? I did awful things like that?
I still find it funny. Like, you explicitly choose to not tell her, but then like, do it anyway.
Yeah, that was like a whole thing.
Yeah.
So, we used to be enemies?
For like 30 minutes, yeah, and then you died.
Yeah.
We did. We had to cooperate with the Ardenian military to stop you, and we fought in battle. That's how your driver died.
So, I would have returned my core crystal?
And then we stole you. Yep, which we picked up. But Theory and her driver escaped. Sorry, I got something in my throat. After that, she seemed to vanish off the face of all rest.
I can't believe it. I was a criminal. So was, Percy.
So was Rex, technically.
Oh, yeah, true. Ellipses.
And so was Nia, not technically.
Technically, was it everyone except for Morag, actually?
Zeke was fine.
He kind of was a villain for a little bit
He pretended to be a villain.
Yeah.
He was working on the side of the Pope at that point, and I don't think you want to call the Pope a bad guy.
It's true.
Nia was a straight-up terrorist, though.
Yeah. Praxis, best not dwell on the past.
Dwell.
Whatever. You're a friend now, and that's all that matters. But Theory probably doesn't think the same, does she? She probably thinks of me as a traitor. Praxis, relax. I don't know, I can't do deep voices today. I keep messing up Morag.
We all have off days.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. We won't know what she thinks of you unless we hear it from her directly.
She's a very indirect person, though. She uses Lance as a method of communication.
Yeah.
I don't speak Lancese.
But it surely won't be easy for you. We can go, but if you think you're up to it.
Only if you think you're up to it.
Only if you think you're up to it. Ellipses.
I like that you've adopted my ellipses thing.
Yeah. I adopt a lot from you, actually. Most of your jokes, because you're funny and I'm not.
Sure.
I'm shocked. I can't deny that. Finding out that you are a terrible person in a past life, who wouldn't be?
I've got just the Batman you can talk to.
But there's no reason to get all depressed about it. In fact, now I feel like I need to help her. Just how you helped me. You all helped me. I'll go. I'll meet her in person.
We're behind you, Praxis. We get together to save Theory.
Are you sure about this, Rex?
It's better than moping around here, isn't it? And besides, I want to help Theory, too. Praxis, let's do this. Let's go kill Theory's driver.
Yeah! I have to agree!
Note on Lance. Grace. And now we go to Judicium, which is very exciting. Central Plain. You want to know what's really fun, though? You have to go over here. And do you remember what's here?
No.
The level 93 T-Rex.
Oh.
It's a unique monster, too.
Have fun. I feel like if I were to be playing this game, we would like be maybe not even a quarter way into this game.
Well, if you were to
By
play
now.
this game, you'd probably ignore all the side quests, right?
No, I mean I'd suck at fighting.
You can. There's
So
there's an easy mode for a reason. And if I wanted to, I could probably bonus level up all the way to level 70.
Jesus.
So this game can be as easy or as hard as you want it to be.
That's fair.
It's probably got the most flexible difficulty, but I'm also over leveled and I don't want to use the custom difficulty because that would take. Thank you, Nia. Because adjusting the custom difficulty would take way too long, and a lot of just trial and error. Because I thought just middle down the road would be normal, but no, that gives you way too much health. So I don't know if like complete default custom, I don't know how hard that is relative to bring your chaos to normal. So I'm just playing on normal for now and accepting that I'm over leveled.
That's fair.
I'm not using Corvin or Cresseth though, so I'm trying.
But you have Nia and Darius.
You think Nia's overpowered, but she's really not that great offensively.
You said she was good.
I said she was the strongest blade in the game in terms of healing potency.
So, you said she was good.
She is good, just not offensively. I actually think more highly of her in terms of combat than most people in this game. Thank you, Percy. Percy learned how to assassinate easier. That doesn't gain anything out of that, but
My specialty.
Your specialty. Okay. There we go. Hello, Theory.
I said to come alone. I don't know if she said that.
Praxis, so you came.
That's me, in the flesh.
Do blades have flesh?
I'll admit,
Who
I was
knows?
a little curious about you. Just a little.
I can tell you're not the same. It was naive to think you'd remember. Even after I showed you the antique lance you liked. Even after I took you to places we'd been before. None of it jogged your memory. It's like you're a blank slate.
You seem pretty invested in me getting my memories back, huh? But why would you go this far?
I just wanted for us to be together again, as a team. I wished for nothing more. But back in Moordane, I realized that could never be. This is my last resort.
Well played, Theory. Looks like you're gonna get your wish after all.
You!
They're going to try and kill Zeke.
Been a while, eh? Glad to see you remembered me.
I think they're gonna do a bit more than that,
What's
but
happened
okay.
since? Praxis's driver was killed. Most of my squad got taken in. Not a day's gone by that I haven't been thinking about you lot. Look at my Theory. Look at what you've done to her. She's nothing more than a coward now. She's nothing without Praxis. So I'm gonna have to ask you to hand her over.
Excuse me, what do you think you are? You can't do a thing without your blades to protect you, can you? If you think I'm siding with some thugs, you've got another thing coming.
Oh, now that's not very nice, is it? Calling your old pal Theory a thug? I guess that's how you end up once you belong to a feeble driver like
I wouldn't call Zeke feeble.
Isn't she on Zeke? Oh. I thought you said Rex. I don't know why.
Of course I don't. I will kill her driver. And I will get her back.
Wait, so you're gonna fight Praxis?
No, I will take out all of you so that Praxis can be free.
What have you done to her?
I resent the accusatory tone. All I did was tell her the truth. If she wants Praxis back, she just has to kill you all, get a hold of Praxis's core crystal, and then let me reawaken her.
Cut the crap. Blades aren't your slaves. It's wrong to exploit them like this.
Shut your trap, kid. Life ain't a bunch of roses. That's not how the world works. Besides, you've taken plenty of blades for yourself, haven't you? Praxis is proof of that.
We aren't resonating with them for the same reasons as you.
Get them, Theory. Take them all out.
Praxis! Give it up! This is the only way for us to be together again. So please, do as you're told. It won't be long till you're free again.
I disagree.
It'd be funny if you fought this guy once and you lost, and then
it just game's over.
Yeah, they actually do get Praxis back.
Yeah. You just lose that party member who has Praxis permanently, and then you have to fight them again with Praxis. Ow. All I need is max affinity, and then we're good. Ow. Morag, don't die, please. Morag, what did I just say?
Morag, you're supposed to be good!
Zeke just said he's really feeling it. I'm at max affinity.
They're not gonna survive!
No, I'm fine.
No, they.
Oh.
You're fine. I'm talking about them.
He's level 2. I'm toppled. Okay, I wanted those items that guy dropped, but I guess that's not an option. Okay. Let me get these items, please, game. Thank you. Burnout. Don't blow down me. I was in the middle of... God damn it. Okay. Really? Come on, game. That's not fair. Fix me, please. Said, thank you.
I thought you were fine.
We were, and then we weren't.
You got this. I believe in you.
This game is disagreeing with me. Every time I try to do something, it blocks my attack. Stop blocking me, game.
No,
if I can't attack him, of course I'm gonna die. It's fine.
You killed Zeke.
The plan needed some polishing.
Are we fine? We're fine. You have a nurse spear, don't you, Morad? Oh, well, that explains it. Get a nurse spear. How about you, Nia?
Delicious.
Okay. Let's start the fight with Doggus. I said with Doggus. There we go. Let's take on Spoot first.
Can Doggus use that one attack that makes him really good?
It's not an attack, it's a skill. And it's when I'm at max affinity.
So he can. Not right now, but later in the battle.
right about... Oh, I'm toppled. And I'm launched. And probably smashed too, yep. That just... I couldn't do anything about that.
Jesus.
Well, actually I could. Well, the only thing I can do about that is... Okay, if I get break resists, I can ignore it. Or topple resist, either or. Do I have any of that? Or am I just out of luck? Come on.
Anything?
Anything? Game.
It'd be cool if Turtis was on his art right there.
No, that's enemy breakers. Oh, some resistance stuff. Boost resistance to stench, driver shackle, taunt resist, resist movement speed in combat. Okay, maybe I can have you get aggro boosting on them so that they do it to you and not me. Because if it does it to me and I don't have anything to get rezzed by, then we're just out of luck. Give me that. There we go. Yeah, we're fine. Let's take on this guy first, because he doesn't have a rock in the way. More aggro first, so that you get the aggro. Or not, okay. Okay, there we go.
I still think we're gonna end up with Theory.
Obviously. I was hiding it because, yeah, Seymour, I just got immediately wrecked. Now it's my turn, I just got broken. I can get toppled soon. Stop doing what you're doing. Game. I'm being very patient with you. Always have been, always will be. Game. I swear to God. Thank you. Okay.
You were hiding it.
Huh?
About Theory. I still think we're getting Theory, and you said...
I was hiding it as a joke because obviously we were. Stop doing that thing you're doing. Game. Is there something I can do with that?
You're not doing too well.
The issue with that, with what's happening here is, like, I can damage them fine. Like, I took one of them out immediately as soon as I got the max thing.
Yeah.
Thing is, they do a driver combo on me, which basically is just an insta-kill. And I'm trying to think of how to prevent that from happening. Maybe if I have 2 tanks? Per chance?
But now you don't have healing.
I won't need healing if I kill them before I die.
Once again, I forgot Nalpon had actual hands.
Yeah.
And I saw Tora was holding his goggles. I was like, why is his hand so small? Because it is. Compared to his other hand. That's not his other hand. That's his ear? Question mark?
They're called wings.
Wings. That's
Why are you attacking me first? They were the one that threw the first hit. Doesn't matter. Let's get level 1. Oh, we already have level 1. Level 2 now. Come on. Don't you dare. Okay. Morag beat me to level 2. Stop blocking me, game. If you smack, I swear to God, game.
Commentary's great.
Use, blow him up, please. Thank you, game. Okay, we won. That's 2 down. It's only 1 more. Alright. You can't do the thing anymore. Probably.
You're still in battle. I thought you won.
It's a foregone conclusion.
Mm. Oh, it's QT.
Yeah. Stop blocking me. Don't you dare. If I can just... Okay. Never mind, game. Never mind. Okay. Get him. Please die.
That was really... It isn't over till it's over.
Die. Okay, that's... It ain't over yet. It ain't over till it's over. Get back up, Tora. Stop toppling me, you asshole. Stop attacking me. That was just luck there. If I had... Okay. Just spam level 1, because... Bad luck there. I'm trying to heal, right? Game. I have low affinity, so it's not doing it. Come on. Damn it. I didn't crit at all when I needed to. If I crit once, I would have been fully healed. Okay. What can I do? Do I have ox cores, maybe? Well, I've died 3 times, so I think it's fair to just bring out Corbin.
Please.
Go first. Okay. There are other things I could do to make myself stronger, but they're more permanent solutions rather than, like, I want this battle over solutions.
Yeah.
So, like, I could use core chips to make my weapons stronger and stuff. Yeah, I want them to go first to get aggro. Level 1. I said level 1, please. Level dose. And it's a bullet insta-fusion combo. So he's just gonna die right there. See how easy that is?
Wow.
No, don't attack him. Attack Spoot.
Spoot?
That's his name.
Spoot.
Yeah.
Imagine being born and your parents calling you Spoot.
His name is Spoot.
That's a stupid name. I would hate my parents if they named me Spoot.
Why do you think he's a bad guy?
It's fair. It's very fair.
There we go, I crit. Now I'm at full health.
Yay.
And now 2 of them are down, and we're all alive. Granted, this guy's the actual big issue.
Big bad.
Yep, see, just killed Morag there. Okay, level 1. Tora.
When you were doing, like, Corbin's thing where he was gaining all those tasks, I'm glad you didn't have to do all of them.
Yeah.
Did you do them off stream?
I did them as vert missions.
Okay, so you didn't have to go and do, like, this actual battles and do them at...
Yeah.
That's good.
2. Get back up, Tora.
More!
God damn it. Stop using counter. Yeah, there's nothing I could have done there. That was just
Why is he so hard?
Because he's a fucking asshole.
What is he doing though?
He's countering and stuff, like, he's doing the driver combo thing I just mentioned.
Oh my god.
It's basically, he breaks you, which interrupts whatever you're doing, which is fun. Then he topples you, which means you can't do anything for a while. Then he launches you, which means you can't do anything for even longer. And then he smashes you, which just kills you.
That's so great.
And he's also just spamming arts really fast, which is an issue. Crit, please. Thank you. And now I'm toppled. Can't do anything. Launched. Can't do anything. I also take more damage like right now, so. And now I'm gonna actually attack. And now I've broken Taco. Can't do anything anymore. So, as long as I keep... Okay, dude.
Come on, dog, as stew as you are said to be, it's good.
Stop. Okay. Alright, game. I see how it is.
We won't lose again. That was your fault, not mine.
Okay, Doggus. I lost because I wouldn't crit. And guess who's in charge of critting? Bringing out Corvin and Crossette now. You also disengage everyone, by the way.
That's so great.
It's just, that's just kind of an inconvenience. That's fine. I'll be in charge of healing. I think we're fine, though. I probably need Praxis in the party for the quest. You do not need a Geon. Get that out of here. If I'm gonna play as you, then I should probably have
I will carry out my mission.
Herald, just in case. Can I do Affinity Chart? No, everyone has, like, nothing. Well, Morag, maybe. What do I want next? That'd be nice. Well, agility is always good. Let's get that.
This is the culmination
Turn of years of training. There we go. Okay, guys, you go first. I'm heal. I'm support. So, I hang back.
Or not. Okay.
Get broken. Shoes on the other foot now. Level 1. Level 2. And... okay, he's down. Okay, let's try to take down the big guy first. Break. Take that. Level 2. Morag died before I could heal her, which is unfortunate. Get up, 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 get up. Thank you. Now some of you get a level 3, please.
What's the difference between healing and reviving?
Reviving brings them back from the dead, and healing doesn't.
But is there like...
anyone can res someone, it just brings them back up to a set. Don't do that, please. Can one of you guys please get a level 3? Thank you. Ashes to ashes. Take that. 1,000,000 damage right there.
How much health does he have?
More than 1,000,000.
Is that like common?
At this point, yeah. In RPGs, yeah.
Oh.
In Xenoblade 3, like, before you even finish, like, the tutorial, you're able to do, like, 1,000 damage per hit.
I think... okay, yeah, the only RPG I've ever played...
Can you not die? What the...
The only RPG I've ever played was Wizard 101, And I don't think there's anyone that I've reached at 1,000, I mean, 1,000,000. And if I ever do run into anyone with 1,000,000 health, I don't think I'd fight them.
In the story, you have to fight a guy who's got 1,000,000 health. It's more of a gimmick fight than anything.
Hate that.
I need, like, break resist.
I gotta play Wiz again, dude.
Is there anything that gives you break resist? I could, I could use one of these, I suppose. Like the critical heal thing.
Yeah.
Let's give that to Nia. Which one's good? Oh, 3-1. There we go. Okay. We're not ending stream till we beat these guys. I should mention. Actually, go for this guy first. Yes, I do. Didn't break him. Level 1. Get that HP potion for snowballing. I have something else I keep forgetting I can do. I can get another Narsphere Jelly, so that I have double Narsphere Jelly. Like, it's another thing that increases, that levels up arts.
Do that if you don't win this battle.
I keep forgetting to, so I'm telling you to remind me.
Oh, okay.
Blow him up, please. Take that. I didn't see how much damage that did.
I thought you would have won by now.
So did I.
You're gonna ask for this.
Stop being aggroed onto me. I'm the healer.
I hope you know that wasn't a diss towards you. That was just me saying he's
I have level 2 ready, so I can just do this and res everyone and heal everyone. Break. Damn it. Stop doing that thing you do. Morag, please get your nuke ready. Morag. Morag, get your nuke. Please. Okay, fine. Swap to Bridget again. This doesn't do as much damage as Corvin would. That was not, that was like only 200,000 there. That broke me as soon as I did my attack. Zeke, stop dying. Level 4. Ah. Level 2. It's a fusion combo, right? Yep. Does more damage. Blow him up. Please kill him. Well, it's not gonna kill him, but do all the damage, please. Okay, chain attack. This isn't great, but it's better than nothing. Drill mark.
What is that ball she has?
Hmm.
The ball Nia had.
That was Crosset's ball.
Oh.
Doggus. Hey, yo. This is definitely a gamble I'm doing, but I can see all that damage I'm doing. Like,
Yeah.
even if we do kill him, Morag's still dead, and I'm gonna have no party gauge after this, which is worrying. Okay. Spoots, it's your turn. Ow. Yeah, if I die here... Oh my god. Okay, Zeke, I'm trusting you. You go get him. Stay back. There we go.
Finally.
Alright. That was a tough fight. I respect you, dude.
Oi! What are you playing at, Theory? Keep focused on the battle.
I had like 8 levels on you.
Please, Theory. There's no reason for us to be fighting. I'm
I
sorry.
just realized Praxis has like eyes on her.
I'm sorry that I can't remember who you were. But if there's
Strange.
one thing that's clear, it's that you were someone very, very special to me. So let's just stop this, please.
Give me a break. She's deluded. Finish her off, Theory. Don't listen to a word she says. Get Praxis out of the way. Taking out the rest of them will be plain sailing. Come on. Kill her.
No.
What? You defy the words of your driver? Finish her, Theory.
No. I can't do it.
Good for nothing. Then step aside. Theory. You little... So... You betrayed me, eh?
You betrayed me.
Why? Why would you do that?
I'm sorry, Praxis. I never meant for all this to happen. I didn't really want to fight you.
I know, Theory. I knew all along.
Hey, Praxis. Am I going to forget you? I don't want that.
It's all right, Theory. Even if you forget me, I'll always remember what you meant to me. I swear it.
That's a promise, Praxis.
Convenient it's in her hand rather than falling to the ground.
And now we have her core crystal.
I feel like
And that's it. You get the happy quest is over music.
I feel like Theory and Praxis are almost the definition of I'll love you in every life. But like not romantic.
I know.
You know, always friends. Will we always be friends in every universe type thing?
Yeah.
That's what they are, I feel like. Which I find cute.
Yeah. Before I end stream, I want to be able to actually summon that thing and then on stream because I want to grind off stream.
That's fair.
Because I don't want to... Yeah. So, in the meantime, this will take a minute. Because the best way to do it is just get into a fight and then run away. Over and over.
That was a slog.
Well, this is not where I want to be. What do you think about the story so far?
I really like it.
Do you have any more elaborate thoughts?
I'm sorry, I don't. I'm
okay.
so bad at stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay. I know you said that you liked Blade Nia's design, but a lot of people don't, as for reasons you probably understand.
Yeah.
I actually like it because, as you see, as she is now, she's completely covered up.
Yeah.
Which can be symbolic of her, like, being all reserved and stuff.
Closed off.
Yeah, all closed off. So she's more revealing in her blade form because she's showing her true stealth and stuff.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I see what you mean.
That's how I see it.
Um.
I'll also use that same like symbolism theory, in reverse for another character later, but I'm not gonna bring that up now.
That's fair. Something I want to say when it comes to theories of me, I love theories a lot, and I wish I could come up with them myself, but I rarely ever do. Because I'm just not good at connecting the dots unless it's last minute.
Yeah.
Or if it's just in my face. So I don't really ever come up with, theories. Not very often, at least.
Do you have any theories on how the story's gonna progress?
No.
Like, do you have any idea of how it'll end? Or
gonna-
if anything important will happen to certain other characters?
It's gonna end with a party, but everyone's dead. I don't know. I do know everyone stays alive because I actually remember a little bit of the presentation you gave me.
Sure.
I don't remember who. Someone is gonna die. Someone. I don't know who. I don't remember who.
Stay still.
But I do know Rex. Doesn't he?
I'm not gonna tell you anything. You can try to remember, and if
Yeah.
you're wrong, you're wrong. If you're right, you're right.
I think I remember you saying he gets with like Nia, Mithra, and Pyra.
Could you imagine?
Polyamory, but so they're gonna get Pyra and Mithra back. I feel like that was a given anyway because they are
They're the same person. I guess you can use singular pronouns.
I could, but I'm specifically talking about both of them instead of just a specific one of them. I feel like I always say I feel like, I don't know why.
This will change the subject a bit, but we know the third sword is like symbolic and not actual literal.
Yeah.
But if there was a third Pyra or Mithra, what do you think they would look like?
Well,
There's been a lot of discussion on that. Just a hypothetical third, you know?
Pyra.
I mean, that's basically what her name is.
I was trying to say Pyra and fire. Pyra she's fire.
Yep.
And there's Mithra, who is arguably like the original, right?
She
is the original.
Yeah, when they were initially summoned, they were Mithra.
Mm-hmm.
And then became Mithra Pyra later.
And she's light, right?
She is light.
If there's like any connection with that, fire gives off light, I guess, and depending on what light you use, you do need fire. And if on long enough or something, it can burn you. I don't know if this exists, but electricity?
Electricity does exist, that's Pandy.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
so electricity is a thing. Maybe the third one. Mithra's color is white and green, right?
Well, green is just kind of
Yeah.
their color anyway.
Yeah, so I would say that Pyra is red and green. Christmas.
Okay. Not really a Christmas green, but I see.
Anything green and red I call Christmas just as the joke. Maybe the third one would be specifically a pale yellow, because Nia already has a yellow to her. So I feel like...
Well, she's more white and red now, but yeah.
That's fair. But I feel like the third one would be electricity with a pale yellow and green for, like, obviously the core crystal. And her personality, I'm not too sure. It could quite literally be anything. But maybe something similar to Crossette. Something
that.
more upbeat and excitable because that's kind of how electricity works.
Yeah.
Very out there, you know?
Yeah.
That's what I would think. I have no idea on the outfit. I would have to actually see that in order to like give a description.
Yeah.
So maybe off stream I could come up with a design.
How,
I
if
can't draw or anything, so it's I'm not gonna show it, but
if you look at Pyra and Mithra, you notice that they have the same hair, it's just Mithra's longer.
yeah.
So if there was a let me attack this one. So if there was a third, do you think her hair would just be like comically long? Like it's just like beyond her length?
Well, actually, it should be in between, because Mithra has really long hair and it goes about down to her thighs-ish.
About, yeah.
And then, Pyra's is
There we go.
at the, almost even with the bottom of her ears.
Yeah.
It's at her neck. So the other one probably, maybe as long as mine, I have curly hair. Mine goes like halfway down my back. So maybe her hair would be around, halfway down the back or at shoulder blade. Shoulder blade?
Shoulder length?
Shoulder blade. Like where wings normally would come out.
Sure, yeah.
About that
Grow
length.
wings would, because humans grow wings, yeah.
It's just like,
I know what
you know what I mean. I feel like the hair would come out there.
Yeah.
Since Pyra has red hair, Mithra has blonde hair. Hair color, maybe a kind of light blue.
I could see that.
Because fire can be blue, and then depending on light, it can also be blue, yellow.
So you think her hair would basically be the same color as like Bridget's here, at the very end?
Yeah, about, yeah.
That makes sense.
Praxis first came to mind, but she has fully blue hair.
Yeah, we're gonna
But
give
they're
theory
kinda
to Morag, by the way.
pale.
I should probably do some other blade summoning just in case we get another rare. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it within reason though, because last time we tried that.
We reached 5 hours!
Yeah, I'm not gonna go that far this time. I think I've got like 12 or so rares. I didn't check.
I am called Theory.
She's a red panda!
I swear by the sword. I will cleave all. I will protect all.
But that's just a theory. A game theory.
Thanks for watching.
Get out of here, Corbin.
I hope I won't disappoint.
Me too. Seek, open some rares. I
Looked
got a
like
bunch.
you had 5.
I had 5, yeah.
You are off.
Give me the 1 in
1 in
1,000.
1,000. Please. I want to know what it looked like.
I would appreciate it very much. They're best on Zeke, which was even better. I need to... for some reason, I just saw the one silhouette, and I was like, oh my god, because that was Zenobia just there. Zenobia, that...
Yeah, because you were talking, and then as soon as she showed up, you stopped and, huh?
I was like, wait, because we just summoned Theory, who's just one silhouette, so my brain was like, okay, we're in one silhouette mode. I need to look at accessories and stuff. It'll only take a second. Increase luck by 37. And that's probably the best one of that. Now we need luck modifier. Luck. Lucky luck.
Looking forward to it.
You. Anyone else? Luck modifier, you.
I made the A team. Score.
Score.
Anyone better? Anyone? Here's Canon with the cannon, by the way.
Yay! Still there.
No one else. Okay. 376 is the best luck we're gonna get. It caps at 999, by the way. Come on. Give me a rare. I don't care if it's Electra. I don't care if it's Ursula. I would just like a rare, please.
Please.
We got Theory, so I'm not gonna be too wanting of it. But no. There we go. I'm using all the Justice boosters so that we get it.
1 in 1,000.
It increases the chance because it's a light blade. So Justice, yeah.
Spin the wheel and land on 1 of 1,000. Please. I beg of you. Damn it.
We're out of Justice boosters. I'll use whatever, I think Compassion boosters boost wind, which is what Zenobia is. Right? Truth, okay.
I think I said this off stream. I think Zenobia is the one I want to see because the silhouette reminds me of Naja. And I like Naja. At least the
That was
depictions I've
Electra.
seen of him.
That was Veil.
That's a...
No, that wasn't Veil, that was Agate. I mix them up sometimes.
That was a comment. So God damn it.
Make you. Last rare. I'll go a little bit into the commons, but I'm not going to use all 30 of them.
I thought you said 3, and I'm like, well, if you only have 3, wait for 3. But I remember reading you had 30.
That was Agate. That was Electra. That's a dog.
God damn it.
Had me for a second.
I saw it. I thought it was a dog, but then your reaction, wait, is it not a dog?
Yeah. My brain saw something that wasn't humanoid. It was different. And I thought it was something, like, actually cool for a second. But then the rational brain kicked in.
I think a main reason why I normally can do one accent, but the main reason why I'm barely attempting to do Nia's is because I feel like I'm gonna make fun of them if I do their accent wrong. Welsh people. Because I don't want them mad at me.
You don't want all of the Welsh people mad at you?
Yeah. I kind of do things just, like, in case you do get popular, you know?
Which I won't, but...
What?
Which I won't, but...
But, like, there's still that chance.
Yeah.
And I don't want
This
them getting
specific
mad at
episode
me.
could go viral, get 1 million views. And it was like, hey, I hate this woman here.
Because they did a Welsh accent
Yeah.
horribly.
You messed up this accent once, so I hate you and I hate this channel, and we're gonna cancel them on Twitter.
Because that's how it works. Actually, it's called X.
No, it's not.
I'm just saying.
That's another dog.
I'm just saying, if there's a app that I've been calling whatever for a long time, like Twitter and HBO Max, I'm gonna call it by that name if it changes. Like, HBO Max is just Max now. Mind you, I have a friend named Max. I'm calling it HBO Max. Calling it HBO, I don't care.
I bet you forgot Facebook changed their name.
To what?
Exactly. No one cares.
What did Facebook change their name to?
Meta.
Meta? Like MetaStream?
Like Meta.
I didn't even know they changed their name.
Yeah, they did it like a year ago.
I had no idea.
People still call it Facebook, no one cares.
Yeah, I'm calling it Facebook. Just one. God damn it.
At least we got a rare. It was a guaranteed one that I spent 20 minutes fighting a boss for, but...
But whatever.
Let's just use up all the other boosters.
I mean, you got 15?
I use 5 at a time.
Oh.
This is ice and fire, I believe. It increases the odds for that element. There's no more fire blades to get, though, and I don't think there's any more ice, so this is kind of pointless.
So Electra?
Electra's electric.
Yeah, this is...
Ice and fire.
Oh.
Well, it's ice and water. No, water and fire.
I thought it was, I thought you said ice and electric. I don't know why.
No. The other one, the other booster I have that isn't the ones I've used already, is electric and ground. Is electric and earth. Urania. I believe we're gonna get something. Like, Electra is still, like, super common. I'm surprised we haven't gotten her yet.
She's a rare, but one of the more common rares.
She's like Godfrey tier rare.
Wow. Oh, we have Godfrey.
We have Godfrey. It actually took me longer than I thought to get Godfrey. Granted, we got him pretty early, excluding the Pity Blades.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is electric and earth. There's an earth blade. Well, this boosts the odds for Agate and Electra, I believe. Well, not them specifically, but of their element.
Yeah.
And thus them by proxy.
I want
Nope.
Agate.
Agate would be pretty cool.
Thing is, I can look her up.
I'd rather you not.
I can just put Agate and I'll get the stone. And
Yeah.
there she is. I imagine Agate is red and yellow. I don't know why.
That's not too far off.
She's orange.
Sure. That was Zenobia.
God damn it.
I would like Zenobia probably the most.
I think I imagine her as red and yellow because I have a yellow agate. And red's just my favorite color. And agate can come in basically any color, so
Fair enough.
that's probably why. So I just kind of default to a yellow agate. Zenobia.
That was Zenobia.
Oh, that's a cat! We already have the one cat blade. The two cat blades, actually.
That's all the boosters. I thought we would have ran out of space by now.
I thought you were gonna go until all the boosters were gone.
I'll go until we have 15 more cores. This is the 19th one. That wasn't a silhouette.
Keep lying.
I haven't lied. I said let's use all the boosters. I didn't say let's use all the boosters and then I'll stop. Look, I'll do 3 more, okay? And then I will stop. Unless I get a rare in the next 2. Okay?
You know, I just remember there was one of the silhouettes that I wanted because it looked really cool, but I haven't seen it. And the one silhouette I thought it was, you said it wasn't it. I think it was Percy, though. I'm just gonna say it was Percy, dude.
Percy had a big, like, red pillar above him.
Fire. This is the third one.
This is the second one.
What?
See? 16. You were wrong.
God damn it.
Okay, don't be mad, but we got a zombie by lying to that. We're gonna do 1 more. because I did all the legendary cores, I didn't get it, and then I did a rare, like maybe there's one blade, and then the first rare we did, we got a zombie.
Yeah.
I was wrong. Okay. Now we're done. That's unfortunate. Well, I have 2 more blades to grind off stream now, which will be fun.
It could have been 3.
What does your skills do again? Very nice. Okay. This increases break resistance. Okay, I see you, game. It's like get the thing you want by proving you don't need it, kind of a thing. It's like getting Mewtwo at the end of the game, to a much lesser degree. It's like you get the most powerful blade after you've already beaten the hardest thing in the game. Well, anyway. Actually, I should probably end with Blade Neo, shouldn't I? Like, go here. And now she's gone. I bet you were wondering why I only gave Rex 2 blades.
Showtime!
She gets
I
it.
was more worried about, Morag.
Why Morag?
Because she has 2 blades.
Well, that's just because we're not doing any battles, so I'm not gonna give her a 3rd right now.
That's fair.
Yeah. Okay.
It's Wolfric.
There we go. She's hanging out over there, I guess. She's camera shy. Yeah. We're gonna end stream here. It's Friday, so we're gonna be back in 2 days on Monday.
Yep.
I guess 3 technically. On the Tuesday after that, I'm gonna be playing more Devil May Cry. I'm gonna start the second one because I beat the last one yesterday. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day.